kids, welcome to the table. Tonight, we have a Lacerda game.
Yes.
For those of you that aren't familiar with Lacerda games, you will be.
Relax.
They're delicious.
Grab some popcorn, curl up with a blanket, and stand by for time because it's going to take a while. We are just working through the setup for the co-op version of the game, and that's going to take a little bit, and then we will start playing. And Lacerdas are long in general. Hopefully the co-op version might kind of work out a little faster.
I don't think this will be 4 hours, but I guess we will find
That
out.
would be preferable not to be 4 hours, yes.
Yeah.
We will probably need to find some shortening if that's the case.
I mean, I don't go to work till the afternoon tomorrow, so.
Yeah,
I
well,
try to
you
be
and I
at
both
work
do
between
it.
6 and
5.
7.
Kind of mix these up and put one on each of these regions.
I did see that you scheduled Rising Sun to start at, what, 4:30 or something?
Heck yeah, I did.
So even then, I'm like, I don't think I can play that on a weeknight.
Yeah, it's Thanksgiving week. That's the only reason
Oh,
I
it
scheduled
is?
it, yeah.
What? Okay. Thought about taking Thanksgiving week off, in which case it would be fine, but
I do have it off. That's why I scheduled it. I figured,
yeah.
okay, if people can do it, they can do it. You know, if
Yep.
people are taking time off, it'd be great. Then we can get it in there. But at least if I started earlier and people can make it, then
Mm-hmm.
it wouldn't go as late. I mean, it's only, Rising Sun's only really like a 3 to 4 hour. If
Yeah.
you have 5 or 6
Yes.
players and nobody knows what they're doing.
It's not my favorite game.
Yeah.
It's fine, but I barely remember how to play it, to be honest with you. It's been
Yep.
a long time. But
Yeah,
you
it's
got
been a
all the
while.
cool groovy pieces painted and stuff.
I do. I'm gonna have to get a good close-up camera on the
Yeah.
table level for that game and show it off.
Proper score marker, decade marker,
Hmm.
phase
Right, the
marker.
extras of those we don't need.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure we don't need those because that's for competitive play.
Okay. I'm just putting all the stuff we don't need over here. Hopefully that works
Sure.
for folks.
Everything is very well marked. I mean, the
Yeah.
iconography in most Vital Lacerda games are excellent.
Carbon.
And once you know what the markings are, it makes it very easy to kind of read things. But you gotta learn them first, and that's half the battle right there. Ah, yes, because we are cooperative.
Whatever these things are.
Those are up. Oh, do we need all the little purple tokens? Yes.
These?
Yeah, in fact, those are it.
Yes.
I don't even know where they came from. I just looked down and they were there.
They were hidden in a pocket universe.
Okay.
So
Jason,
we're
I
gonna
got
occupy
another
all
one.
these.
You got a what?
I've got another one for you.
They were
Mhm.
using
Alright, we've got 3 colors of
disillusionment
these.
stuff from Harry Potter.
Is that what it was?
Purple and green.
What's that?
Blue, purple, and green.
Right.
And just grab
Am I randomly distributing them or?
in a color. So I guess I'll put as many green as will fit here, then pink, then blue. And just pick them up and put them face up, just randomly. That's the pollution marker.
Okay, so
This one's CEP. Oh, that's the purple things.
I don't know if oh, so the colors are on the back as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so I should probably do that and do it blindly, I'm assuming.
Or I guess, no, not necessarily,
I believe this red marker
Okay.
identifies
because there's no yellow.
current price. I don't know how many
That's
go out.
the
Do you want me to put them that side up?
Two when
Yes.
but I don't remember if
Gotcha.
that's
So
for,
there should be,
because I was watching a
blue,
2-player
green, and
cooperative,
purple.
not a
Mm-hmm.
4-player.
and then just,
Well,
yeah,
the only
pick
reason
them
I'm
at
putting it there is
random
'cause it
'cause
has a
we're not
ring
gonna
on
use
Well,
all of
yeah.
them.
I'm assuming that's the starting.
Well-
Oh, you mean 2 here?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, we'll have to figure that out.
Oh, one purple goes in the middle,
Just one?
yeah.
Not
And
more?
that's all it shows to start. The rest of the purples, you can just put on one, you can actually just keep them there.
Okay.
We're gonna have a market for the purples.
Which color goes where?
In the example, green.
That's
goes
green?
in.
Okay. I guess you can, yeah, the little.
Yeah, there is a slight shading to them.
Yeah, I don't know that you can tell, and I'm not sure if it makes a difference, but here, I'll just put one, there you go, to start it. CEP, benchmark space, yeah. Where is the
Much
CEP?
organization. Such pieces.
CEP market.
So we're setting up today, but then we're gonna start the game tomorrow.
That's right, yeah, well.
We're almost done.
I'm
It's
kidding.
the center.
Okay. Put 2. Put an extra one
I
in there.
was right.
Yes, you were.
did it.
Place a CEP price marker. That's the red thing on the 3. Yes. Okay.
And Mark was right.
All right. Environmental goal tiles. Filling the 21 spaces. Let's see. Oh, that's what the bag's for. Okay. Well,
There's a
that's
bag.
fine.
That square piece in front of you is the CO2 tracker on a competitive game. So we
Is that-
shouldn't need it.
Okay. I don't know why it matters, so I just use the round one.
Sure, because we're the co-op. The co-op is just the one.
Just to
Just need the
remind
one
you that
tracker
you're
for
playing
us.
co-op.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Stop attacking me, Jason. It's not that kind of game.
Okay. Don't know if we need any of this stuff.
I've
Does
been
not look like it.
playing shooty drivey games too much, I guess.
Wonder if that's single player. Okay.
Even when I do play games with combat in them, I often avoid combat because I am a coward, even in my video game.
We'll make you play Thunder Road. You cannot avoid conflict in that game.
Unless I am playing against a person and that person happens to be in my family group in my relative age range, as in my siblings or my cousins, in which case I become kind of ruthless.
You hear that, Jeremy? She's gunning for you.
Have you seen that symbol? Is that a solo play indicator? Or that little thumbs up down here?
I remember the handshake is
That's co-op.
cooperative.
And there was poised
Fisties.
fists for competitive.
Yeah.
I'm kind of making an assumption these are solo play, and we don't need it.
I would guess so. It's weird that they're not listed separately.
They're for the Fonzie expansion.
That's right. Ayy.
Shows 2 configurations and victory epithet cards and 12 solitaire cards. Yeah, it is.
Okay.
It must be.
We
It's
set
just
them
a
aside.
very tiny, tiny picture.
Okay.
I can go ahead and just put those away.
These are not. These are the
Oh.
co-op cards.
Oh, okay. All right. So we're done with everything in here.
Yeah, we have lots of extra stuffs over there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to remember.
I mean, if you don't need the space, you can just leave
Yeah,
them there.
that's true. Okay. Put these over. Let's put that closer.
It just makes the game look that much more impressive when you have 1,000 bits and bobs on the table, even if you're only using half of them.
Okay. Did that. Alright, so we did the UN cards.
Yep.
Okay.
They're over here.
So now we should have 2 secret cooperative private goal cards,
That must be these.
which must be those.
2?
2.
Alright.
Real quick, do you want
So
something to drink, Martha?
Sure. One of those ice waters if there's something vaguely red.
Vaguely red.
Yeah, like a cherry
In the red range.
in the red range.
Yeah.
Purple is right out.
Okay, we did that. We got 5 lobbyist cards. We're not doing a draft. Okay, that's it, except for our player boards.
Oh, I guess these are the rest of them. Those are also now out.
Okay.
I believe there's somewhere we're supposed to put our extra scientists.
Okay, so stack 3 discs on the executive action stack space with a 3 on it.
Yep, right here. Bottom right corner.
There, okay. So 3 discs there. Place the pentagonal action marker on the main action space with
Not to
a
be
1 on it.
Not to be confused with the hexagonal
Yeah.
markers, which you have 5.
Diagonal, there it is. Okay.
I'm gonna need
This
a
guy.
cup holder, Mark.
Thank you. Black raspberry, very nice.
Thank you.
1 scientist of your
Mhm.
color, the other 3 go in the recruitment pool.
That's right here.
I love how Jason's are B-boys of some kind.
Yes, that's what he does.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
we
will
should
turn a
have-
piece crooked just to see how long it takes Mark to straighten it.
Alright, we should have 2 CEPs, which are the purples.
Oh, we each get 2?
We each get 2, and 2 tech cubes, which are the little white cubes.
Yep.
Right, let's see.
Oh, they go here?
And the white cube too.
Okay.
Yeah, these are for something else. They're like for being able to put
That's
resources.
the infrastructure,
Yeah.
these little funky shapes. And then these other hexagons and things, I don't know.
Cranberry frost and mouthwash. Hell of a combo.
Ooh,
What?
rough.
I
Yeah.
brushed my teeth before I came and rinsed my mouth out with mouthwash, and the cranberry frost is kind of going sideways on me.
It's gotta be better than orange juice.
Probably, yeah.
I mean, that's kind of the all-time low.
So I'll give you that. Those are the win condition or the scoring conditions for
Ah.
us
Okay.
in co-op, I believe.
All right.
It's got the death's head on it.
That's the CP.
Okay, so we've got victory, so play all 4 decades, meaning we can't lose until we get to the last decade.
2040.
Um,
Unless
complete 2 private goals, which each of us will have, and claim all but 3 UN goal cards.
are those end game conditions or all 3 of those have to be met?
All 3 of those for victory, what this says. And
For
let me
victory.
double check the UN goal cards, is that, let's see. Make a display of 3 cards of each type.
Yep.
Okay. Well, they could just say half. Maybe it isn't half if it's
It might
other
not
player
be.
counts, yeah.
Yeah, because you set up more cards
Ah,
for lower player counts.
okay. Let's see, alright.
So with that there, I assumed that I'm worrying about the last one.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, yeah. So these are personal goals. I will double check what those mean. Alright.
Perfect. Now we have
Okay.
a whole bunch of stuff nobody knows what to do with, and now we can play.
Now we can play. Alright, let's see how well I do. Okay, so we are all CEOs of a company, and we've decided we're gonna work on building power plants to lower CO2.
Ah.
Out of my pocket. And in this case, we are working cooperatively.
Mhm.
So we have points, but they are group points. And what we have, so this is the world. We've got it divided into 6 continents, so North America, South America, Europe, Africa, Asia, and Oceania. And in each of these regions, we're going to be building power plants. And that's basically all we do. But there's sort of 3 chunks to that. So on your turn, and I should also say, so we've got 4 decades to go through, so 4 rounds, and then there's phases to each decade. The first phase, the operations phase, that's where we do stuff. And so on your turn, let's see. Okay. Just check one thing. Action, executive action.
So just so you know, on your player cards, you have main action,
Oh.
examples, but then you can flip it over to see
Oh, there we go.
the like actions.
Okay. So, yes, on your turn, you get executive actions and main actions. And so let me check. You may do each of these once during your turn, before or after your main action. All right.
So the way this card reads is very different from the way this reads.
Yeah.
So victory is only possible if you play all 4 decades.
Yeah.
And everybody has completed 1 private goal. And at least only 3 UN cards are left. So the back of this card says your group loses if A, you don't finish the 4th decade. B, any player has completed neither of their private goals. And C, there are more than 3 UN gold cards left. So any one of those 3 conditions that aren't met or are met in this card means you lose.
Okay. And so this one that says complete 2 private goals, is that...
Those are
Complete
these.
2
Oh, I
private
know,
goals.
but what you said was everyone has to complete at least 1.
No, this says if any player has completed neither of their private goals, then we
So
lose.
each player must complete
At
1.
least 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which is not here. Just
Well, it
says
is complete
2.
1 private goal. 1.
Oh, is that a personal card?
No, this
or-
is the same card you have.
It is?
Complete 1 private goal.
It doesn't look, I think.
No, they're different
They're
cards. They have different symbols.
Oh,
at the
this
top.
is a solo one.
Oh, are they? I apologize. I didn't realize that.
There
so
we
yeah.
go. Okay,
Sorry.
that makes more
There you
sense.
go. That makes more sense.
There we go. Yeah, 2 to 4
I thought they were
co-op.
the same.
Okay.
Okay.
So yes, play all 4 decades, complete 1 private goal, claim all but 3 UN goal cards. So it's all the same.
So it is
Except the
possible
private
for the
goal.
it is possible for the game to end before the 4th decade
Yes.
or during, I guess.
If the CO2 level gets super high. So this is our CO2 level tracker.
Right.
And there's different stuff that's going to make it go up and different stuff that's going to make it go down.
Mm-hmm.
So on your turn, you've got 3 executive actions that you can do, and that's what your 3 little discs are for, because you can do each one of these once during a turn. And I'll go over those after I go over the main actions. So main actions have to do with building power plants. In the game, we've got 5 different types of power plants. So we've got forestation, which is the green, got a little tree, hydro, the blue, solar, wind, and this is just called recycling. Yeah. Yeah, in the videos they called it something else, and I was like, that's weird. It was like renewable resources in one video.
Sure.
And I was like, well, they're all renewable resources, so recycling makes a lot more sense. All right, so what we're doing is we're trying to build power plants in each of these areas. Now, each continent or world division has 3 spots here for 3 power plants. Each area also shows which type of power plants can be built there. So, for example, for North America, you can only build a hydro, a wind, a hydro, or a recycling. All right. In order to build a power plant, 3 things have to happen. So the first is someone proposes a project. So it's very project management-y. But it makes sense. So to propose a project, you take the top power plant tile of whichever one you want to make. So let's say I'm going to make this forestation one. And so this acts essentially like a blueprint. And I'm going to go and propose it for South America. So I'm going to put it, I'm sorry, yes, I'm going to put it here.
Oh, that's right. Right here.
Right there?
Mhm.
Okay. Yes. Okay. And then I will have to read what all that is. And so anytime one of us does this, this is now open, and whether or not you play competitive, anyone can then do the next step, which is to build infrastructure, and then the actual power plant. So the first thing is just build one of these as a blueprint. So propose a project. To propose a project, so all this kind of gobbledygook you see here on the left side of your board, these are costs and rewards for each type. So each type that you propose means you move up a knowledge on that particular track. So these act as knowledge. You don't need them to build the power plants, but what they do is, depending on where you are on the track, during an income phase, you can get money or points. And it depends on where you are. Not everyone is going to get money or points on a given track. I'll go over that when we get to that phase. But so we're essentially dummies. We've decided to build power plants knowing nothing about anything.
Well, that's the CEO's typical
Pretty
role.
much, yeah. So when I decide, okay, on my turn, I'm going to propose to build a forestry plant over here, it means I get to move up on the forestry track. So I'm going to get one of my little cubes. So initially we start with 0. We don't have to. Is it those?
Well, there's 5 of them, so I thought maybe they would line
Oh,
up
let me
with those.
see.
If not, it's fine.
Gain a knowledge.
Oh no, these are for control of these.
That makes more sense.
We might not even
Yeah.
use them in this game.
So that means I get a point in forestry for doing that. Now there's a few different ways you're going to get points to increase your knowledge. This is one of them. So I propose, I do have to pay something, and I'm going to get to move up on this track.
Proposing is the gears.
No,
that's infrastructure. Propose is just
Yeah.
check. Okay.
So on here, each one of these is a little different depending on what it is. Any proposal costs you one of these purple things. These are CEPs, or something, environmental permit, something. They're permits. They're permits basically for making power plants. So you would pay one of these, not to the market, it just goes to the supply. And then it tells you what you get on the other side. So you've got the red arrow, what you pay, and the green arrow, what you get back. So in this case, you get 2 of these back for a forestry. They all cost a permit, a CEP.
They just give you different rewards.
They give you different rewards, right? So like solar gives you 3 tech cubes. What's this one? Hydro gives you $5
Wind.
and a tech cube. This one gives you $3, 1 tech cube, and a CEP. This one gives you a CEP and $5. So they're all different.
Does
And-
each stack the same?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. There's
proposal
no
type is the
variation.
same.
Yeah.
But where you put it is going to change because you'll get rewards
Yeah.
for
So
placing them also.
each of these spaces you'll notice has a green arrow, so this is an additional reward that you get on top
Okay.
of this. So let's see. This one is take money from the bank equal to the number of CEPs the region has. So
Down here.
yeah. Let's see. So 3 CEPs is $3. So like if you're the first one to build, right now there's 4, so you're gonna get $4. And so that's
That's the proposal.
the proposals thing. Okay, so this one, recruit 1 scientist
Or
True.
move one side.
or move 1 scientist. So I'll get into that in a bit. And when you recruit a scientist, you get 1 knowledge and any type of energy you wish. And then this last one is you get 2 tech cubes from the supply, which is there. All right. So first thing we do, we propose. You pay a CEP, a purple disc, and you get a bunch of goodies. So I'm going to get this, and I'm going to get this. Now, let's say...
And those CEPs that are spent go back to the supply, not to the market.
Correct.
just so we're clear.
Yeah, correct. They go back to the supply. Yeah, I'll do the market when I do the executives' turns. Okay, so once there's a proposal, someone can prepare infrastructure. So that's these funky shapes. I think all of ours are the same, just
Yeah,
a
they are.
different color. And so that just goes right there like that. And in order to do this,
Really, that's not how they. That's funny.
I thought they flipped
Is it the other way?
and then
They flip it
Oh,
and
you
it covers
flip
the
it.
middle.
oh, that's
Yeah.
what it is. That makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, so
Yeah, it's got that little notch.
Yeah. So what you do is you're gonna flip that over. Okay. So like so. You're gonna pay 1 CEP as indicated by the red arrow on the project. Let me see here. Anytime pay a CB can come from your stock or any region where energy supply is controlled. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so proposed project, pay CEP, receive benefits, flip tile, and place infrastructure, so it's gonna go like that. Alright, so it's essentially the same thing in that once this is here as a proposal, you're gonna pay another purple, you're gonna get the rewards, get the benefits, flip the tile, and then you put one of your infrastructure pieces in there.
So wait a minute. The when you do this,
Yeah.
you don't get this. I think
fine.
you just get this.
That makes more sense.
Then when you do the
Flip it, then you
flip
get
it, you
that.
pay this, you get
Okay, I
that.
thought the double reward sounded
Because
strange.
you flip that over, and then yeah, this sits on
Okay.
top like that.
Alright, so that makes a lot more sense. So yes, when you propose, you get this reward.
And this tells you what they are too. So you don't have to
Yes.
the tile necessarily.
Yeah.
But that's when you're going to go to infrastructure. It shows you what you pay and what you get back.
So in this case, I'm doing the forestry run. So if you look at the green, that very top row is telling you what the reward is
From
for
that.
building the infrastructure. So it tells you you're going to pay a purple, but you get 2 purples back. So that's prepare infrastructure or build infrastructure. I don't know why it says prepare.
So propose costs you a CEP?
Yes.
I don't see where it says that. That's what I'm trying to. Usually the indicators tell you. So that's why I'm wondering.
Let's see.
Is it on the proposal side for when you're getting your proposal?
Because right here it says
No.
propose, place new project tile,
Maybe it doesn't. Maybe I'm thinking of the infrastructure.
gain the tile, and receive the grant from the project space.
Okay.
So I don't think you pay a CEP
No,
for the
you're
proposal.
right. You're right. So proposal is free.
Yeah.
You get that reward, and you get to go up on that color track by
Okay.
a point. To build infrastructure, you get the reward on the tile.
When you pay the
When you pay the
the one
one
CEP.
purple, the
Mhm.
one CEP, you flip it and you put one of your infrastructure pieces on it. Okay.
You're making Mark sad.
It's driving me crazy.
You're the thing.
Yeah, there's a notch. It goes over. It covers.
Oh,
Yeah, covers that.
I did not notice the notch. I'm sorry. Oh, it even has a little picture.
Yeah. I'm just watching Mark's head turn right.
Oh, my best friend's like that. Like, she can't stand if you're not using a clicky pen, it has to be unclicked.
Oh, it is.
And so, like,
But
we'll
it's
be out-
designed. It's designed to do it the way it's designed.
Yeah, I mean, look, if I miss it, just tell me.
No, you're
It's
fine.
fine. I have not
Such a-
handled every
It's such
single.
a small thing.
Okay. All right. So now the next step would be to build the power plant, and these are the actual power plants. And okay, this will be. I'm gonna guess they go like that.
That would
So
make
they're gonna
sense.
go
Neat.
over whatever the infrastructure is. So
Yeah.
if this was a hydro, which it's not, but they all kind of have the same little thing. So like this is a completed plant, but of course it would have a white base.
Yeah.
So they look pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks like there's 2 ways for you to build them because it shows 2 different costs.
It shows 2 different.
I think there's level 1s and level 2s.
Let's see. All right. So as far as building, again, anybody can build on anybody else's infrastructure. So Jason could decide he's going to build the power plant on this one, and I have the infrastructure underneath. That's fine. You need to choose one where the level of the infrastructure is no higher than your knowledge in that energy type. Meaning, let's see. Once your knowledge reaches the space depicting a power plant level. Okay. So in order to build the power plant, we have to reach.
Level 1 and level 2.
And it's marked right here what the project is.
There it is.
That's a level 2.
That's a level 2.
I think we're supposed to make sure the level 1s are all on top.
Oh,
But,
yeah, you're right. There is a difference in these. Okay. 1, 2, 1.
I was the one who sorted that. It's my fault.
It's one of the.
It sucks when you don't know what you're looking for
Well,
at first.
this is one of the fiddly little bits, right?
Yeah.
So let's see. 1, 2, 3.
Look, Mark, print and insert.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, they had an insert on that video that Martha provided that they had nice little organizers for all that, but I was busy working on my own project this weekend. Sorry.
Okay, I'll fix those up in a bit. All right, so here
Nice.
you've got level 1, level 2. So
Your knowledge has to be to that level before you can actually
build the power
build
plant.
it.
Correct. So I got 1 for proposing
Mhm.
the project. Puts me here. I'm gonna have to get another point to be able to move here if I want to build that.
Right.
But anyone else who's managed to get over to here can
Mhm.
also build that.
And is that the only way to move up on those tracks?
No,
Proposing?
there's
Okay.
there's other ways. Let's see.
We'll get there then.
And so let's see. So now the cost for building the actual plant is over here. And so if you look at the green on your board, you'll notice on the right it says level 1 and level 2.
Ah, okay, got it.
Yeah. So in this case,
The type that you're trying to build
yeah,
is going to tell you what your
what the
cost
cost
is going to
is.
be.
And
Okay.
the cost, it's like a little more expensive to build the 2s. It's not a massive.
Right, but you do get
difference.
more victory points
Yeah,
out of it, more
yeah.
score out of it, right?
So let's say this was a level 1. Put in there, like that. So that means $12 a purple and 3 white cubes is what I pay, and I believe that's a point symbol. I
Yep.
would get 10 points. For level 2, you can see instead of 12, it costs 16. It costs an extra tech cube, and you get 4 additional points on top of that. Okay.
All right, which one you guys picked, Essen?
It was just in there. You did it. This was you.
Was it?
Yeah.
Let's see. So you pay that amount. Move the infrastructure to the region's leftmost empty energy space.
Like this
So it's gonna
here.
move down here. These are just
course, you
marked
have the
by
structure over it.
decades. Yep.
Yeah.
So it's just going to scoot down, which means another person can then propose, you can do the same, or maybe they decide they're going to do a solar because this region can take a solar. And
You can only build 1 per decade.
per decade. Let me see. In a
I'm-
region?
Well, because I'm kind of wondering why they have decades on them, and then you have some
That
that
does
are
make
more
sense.
that don't have markings on them. So
Well, because if you don't have energy in a region at the end of the decade,
You get the
they
pollution.
you get the coal or fossil fuel factory
Yeah.
in there too.
oh,
So yeah, I'll do that bit at the end, but yeah, that does make sense. So the point of these 3 spots is that you can choose which reward you want when you make the proposal.
well, no, it has to match up to the type though.
No, this is up to you. This
Oh, it
type
is?
just means these are the 3 types available. The reward for doing the proposal, so let's say I'm going to do solar because this region takes a solar.
Yeah, they have the
I can
equal-
choose which one I want. Yeah, there's a little
the
equals
equal
here.
sign.
So
Okay.
maybe I've put out a scientist. I want to be able to move that scientist. So maybe I'm going to do it there. And then yes, so the power plant couldn't be built until the next round, but someone could still do a proposal and put down a infrastructure, I think. I will check that. Okay. Let's see. If there is no empty space, replace the oldest fossil fuel power plant. Okay, so yeah, if there's a fossil fuel power plant, you get to get rid of it.
Oh, I see. And
We
then
adjust that.
you place control cubes in the
Mhm.
section that you built.
I believe
The
so.
type that you
Yeah.
built. Okay.
Okay. Green power plants cannot be replaced. Okay.
Green power plants cannot be replaced.
The other type is the coal ones that sort of get automatically built by the
Oh,
game.
got it.
Those get removed. Like, if this gets built, that's there forever.
Okay.
But there's also no reason to ever replace it. Okay, so you put in the matching one, so let's say I had built that one in the first round.
Oh, I see. So then at the end of the decade, if that slot was not filled, a coal plant would go there.
If there was nothing.
But because
yeah.
you have something there, a coal plant will not be built
Correct.
there. Ah, okay.
So I'll go over this when we get to the end of the round, but basically we get punished at the end of the round for any region that we haven't built.
Yeah.
We get these pollution tokens, and then there's also a nasty power plant that gets built that uses fossil fuels, and that's going to increase this track for us.
Nice.
But we can get rid of the fossil fuel ones and thereby lower that amount.
Okay.
But so I pay that, so I pay whatever it says to pay. I'm gonna get the points, and then I get one of my control cubes, which I guess is these.
Yeah, little cubes.
The little cube.
Into that type under that region.
Yeah.
What's
Under
like
the
you put it
regional
here.
agenda tile
What's Africa
on
only have
space,
three?
yeah.
Anybody
So
know how
I
big
put it
Africa is?
there.
It's huge.
And so each place
all the
can
infrastructure.
hold any number of cubes from the same or different players. So these just say that those are the three types of power plants that can be built in South America. We could each decide to build a forestry one, and these could all be green ones, and we would each have a cube in there.
Kinda
That's fine. Yeah. And then once you build something, you check to see if you take control of the region's energy supply. So what this is, we do a check for this every time we build a power plant. If you have control cubes in the most energy source spaces, that means you get control of the region. If you're tied, you take control if you provide the most preferred energy source. So from left to right, these are the most preferred. So
Mhm.
this one prefers green over solar over wind. If you take control, you replace the hexagonal control marker on the region agenda tile with yours.
Well, what does that mean for a co-op game, I wonder?
I thought
it
that was
might
strange
have to
as
do with their
well.
private goals,
Okay,
Yeah,
makes sense.
I believe so.
because you, in theory, might have a goal to control a certain amount of regions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So initially, there's not going to be any control there. So to start, I'm going to put one of my hexes here, and it just shows that I control that region. Let's see. Yeah. And then so if someone else's marker was there, so maybe Jason had built something the round before, maybe Jason decided to build a solar the round before. And so let's pretend there's a solar plant here. And then in the second round, I built this green one. So because the green is preferred, that means I would kick Jason's cube hex out and put my own in there, which means I am now in charge of that region. Let's see.
I got canned.
You did. You weren't good enough. You were. You had suboptimal performance reviews.
We'll do that. All right, so those are the main actions. Propose a power plant, and you get the rewards for whatever you put on that space. Build infrastructure, which costs 1 purple CEP disc, and you get whatever is on that particular plant. You flip it and you put in your infrastructure piece. And then build the actual power plant, which depending on if it's a level 1 or 2, the price is down here on your board for each one of these. All right, so those are main actions. Each turn, you're going to do exactly one of these 3 main actions. So you're going to either propose, build infrastructure, or build a power plant.
You can repeat.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
I mean, initially we're all going to be proposing.
No,
And then,
yeah, I understand.
you know,
I'm just.
yeah.
I didn't know if it like locked you out after you did one. You had to do something different.
All right, so in addition to that, that's basically what we're doing. We're building power plants. This is some additional stuff that we do that gives us different kinds of bonuses as well as knowledge, which is moving up on these tracks. So you've got 3 things that you can do for your executive actions. You've got move a scientist, which is this gray spot here. Visit the CEP market, which lets you buy or sell 1 CEP purple disc. And here, play a lobbyist card or claim a UN goal card. All right, so ignore your 2 personal goals. Each of us gets 5 of these lobby cards. These are all power-ups of some kind, and we're supposed to keep them hidden. But I'll go ahead and show
We'll just show
some random one as an example. Okay, so let's look at that one. So each of these has a main action and a minor action. So the main action is the big thing in the middle. The minor is get a little something. So the minor action here is get a tech cube, which is the white cubes. Here, the minor action is get a CEP, so get a purple disc. They all vary. And let me go to the lobbyist. Okay, make sure I understand what that's saying.
Well, you're proposing something in North America, right?
I believe so. Doing something, and you're gonna get $3. Let's see.
Is this kind of something where it's like when you play this card, you're doing that thing,
Yes.
and you're
Yeah.
just getting a reward for having
Exactly.
done it? Okay.
Yeah. And you can either do the card before you do the thing, or do the thing and do the card after. That part's up to you.
Yeah.
But let me see if they give an explanation of the cards here somewhere. Game cards, private company goal cards. Competitive, co-op private goals.
I thought there was a little design on it. I was trying to see what it was. It's a piece of wood.
Ah, okay. So this, I am not sure. Ah, okay. So over here on your board, these are the 3 major actions that you can do. So this one with the check mark is the proposal. With the gears, that's build the infrastructure. And this one, which to me looks like
Oh yeah, we all have
scales
crane.
of justice.
we all have
crane.
these little
Yeah.
cheap things next to ours. You don't have yours.
Oh yeah, because I've got it covered up with that. Okay. But yeah, so this one, that's got the proposal in North America. And it doesn't matter what type of thing I build, but on my turn, I can do one of these, I can do each of these once. So say maybe the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go, okay, I'm gonna play one of my lobby cards, which is that one. And then for my main action, I'm going to build a proposal. And let's see, where's North America? Oh,
There's
right
your
there.
card.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's say I'm gonna do the hydro one, and I'll put it over here. Maybe I want those cubes. So I'm gonna put that, is that on the right spot? I can't tell. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna put that there. I get that reward and $3, which is what this card says. Then additionally, let's see, where should we put these? These are gonna go over here once you've completed them, because then these become spaces that you can use with your scientists, which I will go over. So I'm gonna put another couple over here just as examples. And so we'll get to that. But that's one of your executive actions. So that's playing your lobby cards. Now you only get 5 for the entire game. These are all the lobby cards you have.
Only you can access the ones that are played?
Initially, yes. And then once they're over here, all that's going to happen is someone can put a scientist here to get this minor action. But this major action, only you can do. Now you can, for example, play one of your cards and just do the minor action.
It doesn't cost you scientists to do that, right? When you play
No,
it.
none of these cost you scientists to do when you play it from your hand. But most of the time you'll want to do whatever the major action is. So like this one is build a recycling plant. And for that, you get to move up on the recycling knowledge track.
Oh, is that what the
I think
little
so.
atom symbol means? Is knowledge track?
I think so.
Okay.
I wish I saw an atom symbol.
There's one over there by the purple.
Well, it's right at the corner of this one here.
Yeah, I know.
They do have a symbol guide. Let me
Oh,
check
you're
that.
talking about this.
Yeah, which matches.
Where's that little symbol page? Game cards. Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't talked
Oh
about
no, it's a summit. That's not knowledge. Okay.
What?
I'll go over summits shortly. That's not a knowledge one. This is, you can send a scientist to a summit, which that's going to be the next thing we talk about.
A summit about recycling.
Presumably.
So you've got these scientists, and there are some of these cards and other things that will let you get additional scientists as they come up. But to start with, you've got one. So let's talk about this action, which is move a scientist. Okay, when you start, you've got one scientist on your player board. From your player board, they can go to a project. I'm sorry, a proposal. Let's say these proposals are both here, like that. Okay. Any unoccupied proposed project. So let's say someone else built this, maybe I built this. I could also, for example, go, right, for my main action, I'm going to propose to build this solar plant, get these rewards. And then for my I'm going to do move a scientist for my executive action and put my own scientist there. And so what this means is when that scientist leaves, I get that knowledge. I get one knowledge in solar. So that's another way to get knowledge points. So you get knowledge by doing the proposal and by sending scientists to proposals.
Or removing scientists from the proposal.
Removing scientists from proposals. I think of it as like a scientist exchange, right? They're learning stuff on the job, and when they leave, now they've got this knowledge, right? You can also send them to any unoccupied lobby card. So I can send them here to get a CEP, and that would get me another purple disc. From here, it has to be from a project. I need to double check where they actually go.
Summits are those cards, the little square, the
Yes.
bigger squares.
Yeah. Oh no, I meant where to put them on here. Maybe they just go in the middle because that's before there's infrastructure. Okay. Let's see. From a project is the only way they can go to a summit. So from your board, they can go to the cards or to a project. From the card, can they move from the card? I think from the card they're not actually allowed to move. I'll come back to that because I'm not sure. From the project they can go to a summit. So the summits, and I think that's all the summits, is that all the summits we get?
That's these here?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure that's correct,
Okay.
but don't quote me. I didn't see the whole video.
Okay, and I was wrong. This does mean you gain a point of knowledge in recycling. If there's one that has a symbol where instead of the recycling it shows all 5, it means you gain a point in any of the 5 of your choice. A point of knowledge. So that symbol is correct. Okay.
You gain 1 point in any discipline.
Right. Okay. Only one scientist can be on a lobby card or on a proposal. They cannot go to a project that has infrastructure. So it can only be an empty proposal. So the other way they get kicked out is if someone decides they're gonna now build infrastructure on there. So then they get kicked off and you get the point. From here, you can move them to one of these summits. The main thing is you can never take a scientist directly from your player board to a summit. They have to go to a proposal and then a summit. Just to be mean, as far as I can tell.
They're fresh on the topic.
Yeah.
And so their recent knowledge is relevant to the
They're
summit.
not going to the summits to learn. They're going to
Disseminate.
Yeah.
Now this is the bit I need to check because in both the videos I saw, they said once you put a scientist on this little minor thing on a lobby card, they're there till the end of the game. But it does say you can move a scientist, so I need to make sure that you can't then move them. So I'm gonna guess not.
I mean, they don't say
That
you
seems
can
like a
move
high
it off
price
the
to pay
card.
for a cube.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I mean,
this
but
is
it does say move one scientist.
yeah.
Hand to project or card.
Mm-hmm.
Project to hand, project, card, or summit.
Yeah.
It only shows them moving from a hand or a project, not
Yeah.
from a card.
So when you put a scientist here, I guess that's it.
They're done. You're right. It is
Yeah.
a high price to pay.
Yeah.
So you better be done with that guy.
Yeah. So main place you're gonna move is to a project. There are actions that let you move a scientist that you can get from something that you can then say move this to another project, or back to your hand, or to a summit. Did it say you can move from project to project? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And just start moving one guy, or I don't know, one lady scientist around to accrue more points in different areas.
You said when you move to a project, you gain.
No, when you leave.
When they
you
leave.
leave, just when you leave.
Basically, they have to start working first,
Yeah.
gain, and then when they leave,
Yeah, the knowledge.
you gain the knowledge. So now these summits. So each of them show different types of power plants. Some have 2 and some have 3. And I don't know if there's a difference for that. Let's see where they talk about summits. Summits. See why they. Normally the books for Lacerda are pretty good. This one feels like it sort of cuts off information in weird bits, and you have to move to the next bit to find the rest.
This is an earlier or a later one?
This is the newest
The
one.
most recent?
Yeah, because
Interesting.
CO2, just straight co-op, came out in I think 2012, and then this, because not only did this add the co-op, but it also fixed a couple rules, redid the board art. I want to say 2018, but I am not 100% sure.
You mean what are his other games? Because I know I played some. I'm trying to.
The Gallerist,
The Gallerist is a big
Kanban
one.
EV,
Conbill, that's
the
one.
new
That's one-
invention one that.
Yeah.
There's
just
one called
recent-
Inventions.
Is Horseless Carriage one of his as well?
No.
No.
On Mars, Lisboa,
Yeah. The Kanban is the only one I've played.
Vinos. I'll bring
This is a fun
Vinos
one.
sometime. Vinos is an
Kanban's a
early
great one.
one that I really like.
I love the Gallerist. I actually ran it.
I would love
on
to
purpose.
play the Gallerist. At one of the local cons, I was playing it, and I got stuck with these 2 people who mean well, but they will not think their turns out on other people's turns. And so in a
Looking
group,
at you, Chris.
Whoa!
Yes.
Calling out.
He doesn't watch anyway.
so it was 45 minutes between my turns.
Yeah.
And begging, pleading with them. They're like, but we don't know until it's. I'm like, yeah, so you plan all the different things, and when it's your turn, you pick one of your plans. Just, Because even the person who was teaching it, they hadn't played it in so long, and they were doing the exact same thing. Whereas on my turn, I'm like, right, and then I sit for 45 minutes.
I'm doing a sandwich.
Yeah,
You guys have fun.
I got maybe halfway through. I would really love to play that game properly because I was really enjoying it.
Yeah.
I'm slowly making my way through all the Lacerdas, and that's definitely one of my favorites in Vinos so far that I've played.
Well, you can't get through Lacerda's quickly.
Yeah. On Mars wasn't too bad. I kind of want to play that again. Fado is interesting because Fado is, most of his are very heavy. Fado is a little lighter. And it's really lovely. It's about Portuguese music, bars. It's very nice. Okay, so this does not specify. Okay, this is my guess. In order to move to a summit, it depends what type of energy plant proposal you're moving off of. So if I've got a scientist here on a solar energy and someone says, okay, I'm going to build infrastructure, maybe it's me, and I go, right, I'm building infrastructure over here, and so I get my reward and I flip it and I build the infrastructure. So this one is now free to move somewhere. I take my point of solar knowledge, and that means I can move them to any summit that's got solar on it, because that's where I came from. And actually, now that I'm looking, do we have all 5 energy types represented there? I want to make sure they're all there. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so this is resolve summits in turn order, ending with the player who completed the summit.
Yeah.
Each of the scientists that spoke at the summit earns 2 knowledge in any energy type at the summit.
Right. So I'm just going to borrow some people's things. So when I put my scientist here, that scientist is just going to stay there unless I decide to move them for some reason. But periodically, someone else is going to do something. So let's say someone's got a proposal. So here's a proposal for hydro. So let's say Hannah's got her person there. Someone decides to build infrastructure, and Hannah can get kicked off. So she's going to get a point in hydro, and maybe she puts her scientist there on this hydro. So now when a third person comes from a forestry proposal, so let's say that's Mark.
That's wind and not hydro.
Is it wind? You're right. Hydro is blue. Of course hydro is blue. So let's say Mark comes from a forestry one and then goes here. So at the end of a turn, so who's ever put their scientist here at the end of that person's turn, this summit is resolved, which means everybody gets these scientists back. You get them back on your board, and everyone can take 2 points of any energy that's on here, and you can divide up the points how you want. So you could take 1 solar and 1 wind, or 2 forestry, however you want to do it. This is a big way that you're going to get knowledge points. So you get knowledge points by having someone on one of these proposals, and when either you move them or they get kicked out, they get a point. So that's one way. When you build a proposal, you get a point for that type, and then from the summits, you can get 2 points of knowledge. So all of this, to me, just kind of all goes together. So you've got 3 main actions. You've got proposal, infrastructure, build, and you've got sort of 3 main mechanics, which are the building of the actual power plants, the scientists, and then kind of little fiddly things like the cards and the market, which I will do next.
Well, the market's pretty simple.
Market's pretty simple.
Buy one or sell one.
Basically. The main thing is that it changes the price.
If you buy one when it's empty,
yeah,
it kicks the price up.
Yeah. So we start with 2.
Oh, that's the market there.
This is the market, yeah. And so one of your executive actions, and remember you can do all 3 of these once per turn, is to go to the CEP market. So when you do, you can buy one of these purple discs for whatever price is currently there. So when we start the game, the price is 3. You can also sell a CEP for the same price.
For the price as it's marked, and then you reduce it by 1.
And reduce it by 1.
So do we start with 5 money? Is that how I'm reading that?
The money
maybe.
depends on turn order, which is why I hadn't done it yet.
Okay.
Oh, so you get income every turn?
Yes.
Or just the beginning of the game?
No, but we start with some money depending on our starting turn order, and there is an income phase, and the income phase is a little odd. And then I am not sure what we do with this, so that's the other bit I need to double check. But so if you go to the market, anytime you sell a CEP, you sell it for that price, and then the price is going to move down by 1. Now, anytime people buy, nothing happens. But let's say on another turn, someone buys this, and this is empty. When it's empty, the price moves up by 1 and 2 more are put in the market. So one thing to keep in mind, especially as we're playing co-op, is paying attention to the cost of the market, and sometimes maybe selling a purple, 1, because it does give you money, and 2, and money's especially important for building the actual power plants, and 2, to keep this cost reasonable for everybody. So I'm gonna put that back, put that at 3. So your executive actions, right? So 1 is play a card. So we've done the lobbyist card. I haven't gone over the claim a UN goal. Visit the CEP market and move a scientist. Okay. Let's see. I think I went over. So anytime you gain a point, you put a token on here, go put a cube on here, and you're going to advance it 1 spot. When you reach one of these symbols, you get that thing. So here, that means I get that disc. And you get whatever it is as soon as you reach that spot. So this is that wild knowledge I was talking about. So it has the atomic symbol and 1 of each symbol. So when you get to here, it means you get 1 point in any knowledge of your choice. This is get a point of forestry. We've got over there, get a point of solar, forestry, get a disc. This one seems to be the one that gives you the most purples. Solar over there is giving you tech cubes. And tech cubes are also used in the building of the power plants. And those are over there. And it does not seem like there's a lot in the game, but I think you don't hang on to them for very long. I think you use them to when you need to build, and that's about it. Let's see. Oh, these should be discs. I forgot because we're gonna make stacks.
You can go down here too.
Okay. The first space. So the first space is 0? That can't be right.
Oh, do we start on 0?
Well, let's see. It says, if it is your first knowledge point in that energy source, move 1 of your player color discs from your player board to the first space on the respective track.
Yeah,
Not
so
all
you-
of them have 0.
Yeah,
Not
they're
all
all
of them
0.
have 0. I see. Okay. Alrighty. So they're going to be moving along here, so the reward's always visible. So now, after we've done our turns, and
You
I
did
also
not talk about UN cards yet.
Oh, thank you. Okay. So remember, in order to have victory, we have to complete at least half of these UN victory cards.
Yep.
These are a big way to get points. And so this card action is either playing a lobby card or claiming a UN goal. So we probably need to go through all of those. Let me get one of these and see what we got here. Go over these. Nope. Okay. Alright, let's see if I can figure this out. Alright, so this one, let's see. So that's infrastructure. So have 2 wind infrastructure built, I suppose, in any one region. And two tech cubes?
Yeah, so the level 2 UN cards, I think, take 2, or am I wrong? Is that the level 1s? It's level 1s. So yeah,
Okay.
these 3 take 2 tech cubes plus the indicated.
Oh, because that's a 2. Okay. Oh no, this is a 1.
That has 2 tech cubes on it.
Yeah. Oh, the ones have 2
Yeah,
tech
level 1s
cubes.
have 2, and
Oh,
level 2s
because
have
the
1.
other ones are
They
more
require an
complex.
additional. Yeah, they require an additional power.
Okay. And then,
These have both symbols, so it does actually show the infrastructure and power plant symbols on it.
okay. And then, let's see.
These are
Depict
numbered.
several green power plant types as well as the cost in tech cubes. So if you have infrastructure supporting all the built plants depicted on the card, then pay the tech cube cost and to claim it. Flip the card face down in the display to show that it was claimed. The group immediately earns 2 victory points.
Oh, so they have to be built, but you have to be the one who did the infrastructure. Which is the
To
middle
claim
step.
it, to claim it,
Yeah,
yes.
to claim it.
So
Oh,
all
so
of them.
it must be built,
Yeah.
but you have to put in the infrastructure because
Yeah.
then your little thing will be on it.
Yeah, because other people could build on your infrastructure.
Right. And it takes, you just need to do your card executive action on
Yep.
a turn in order to do the claim.
Yep.
Let's see, in-game scoring and end-game scoring. Oh, okay. Ignore this because I was like, why are there different point values?
it's
That's
all
just
two.
for competitive.
Yep.
So each of these is just have built that kind of infrastructure and pay the cubes. So level 1 is 2 kinds of infrastructure, some the same, some different, and it costs 2 cubes. The level 2 ones have 3 different kinds of infrastructure and cost a cube. And it doesn't matter who, just one of us needs to claim at least 3 of those.
Then one person has to have accomplished the entire card.
Correct. They
Yeah.
need to have built those 2 or 3 infrastructures and
Mhm.
have the white cubes to pay. And so 2 points are given right away, and then this is just flipped over. And then, so I don't think in co-op we get end of game points for that. Double check.
All right.
So the only thing we don't know about right now is these.
And the other phases, especially the income phase. So let me see.
Income. Sure.
What the heck are those things? Okay, so, and how many actual turns we get?
We get 2 turns.
We get 2
It's
turns?
right here because we have 4 players. We get
Okay,
2
I knew it was
turns.
based on the player count. Okay.
So we're really only play for 8 turns.
Yeah, well,
2 turns per decade.
That? But isn't 1 the actions? Let me see here. Let me check something. Operations phase. Okay. Oh, number of rounds in the operations phase. So in 4 players, we have 2 rounds of operations phase.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. And so each round or turn, you get to do 1 of each of these and 1 main action.
All at the same time. Like, do you resolve all of those per player, or do you?
It's up to you.
No,
you-
but it's either you're doing 1 of the 4 things, and then you're doing 1 of the 4 things, and I'm doing 1 of the 4 things, or you're doing all 4 selections at once. Then she is.
All
that's what-
4
that's what I'm getting
selections at once.
at. Okay, thank you.
In whatever order you wish.
Got
it. So yeah, any of these 3 executive actions you do before or after your main.
Mhm.
Okay. So then between each person doesn't have that many main actions in total because you're going to get 2 per round times 4 rounds, so 8. But we're all working cooperatively.
Right.
Okay, so that's phase 1. That's the biggest chunk of it. Okay.
So after we've taken our
Yes.
two turns in this decade, the first
Yep.
decade, then there are these 3 things we do, right?
Correct. So, well, then we go to phase 2. So this is income phase. So in turn order for each energy source, the players whose markers are in the 2 stacks furthest along its knowledge track get income. So can I get 1 of each of everybody's? So if the forestry track is like this, let's see. Blue is going to get 2 income, yellow gets 1, and then red and pink get nothing.
Okay.
If it's like this, blue and yellow get 2 income, and pink and red get 1 income. Because it's just 2
So
stacks.
it's rankings. Okay.
It's ranking, exactly. And that's on every single knowledge track. So it's a good idea to broaden out to make sure everybody's getting something. Let's see. Alright. Tip. Spending victory points before receiving income. Why would we spend victory points?
you can spend victory points to lower the carbon emissions.
Ah, okay. Haven't gotten to that part yet. Also, we cannot share money.
Fair.
Yeah. Just important to note.
We're cooperative, not that cooperative.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. think this is phase 3, which is the environmental goals phase.
That'd be the second one down here.
Yeah, because these are
Oh, those are the
individual.
player counts. Yes, thank you. All right. So that's this stuff. Let's see. Flip achieved environmental goal tiles. For each remaining face-up environmental goal tile, lose victory points equal to the decade you were playing. So in the first decade, we lose 1, then 2, then 3, then 4 points. Okay. That does not say very much, but okay. Let's see. So each of these goal descriptions, page 22. All right, so these where they say Asia, Africa, Oceania, Africa. Maybe we should replace that. No, we'll just get to do that one. Is just build a power plant in that region.
Okay.
We have one.
Oh, so build power plant, gain knowledge.
Yeah.
But is it just gain or is it max?
If it has this little line,
Yes.
that means someone needs to get to max in wind. Someone needs to get to max in recycling.
Okay. Otherwise,
Otherwise, if it's just like that, it's complete. Oh no, that's on the blue. Okay, hang on. Oh, I see. They're organized by color. Okay, so these are build a power plant in the region. This is build a power plant of that type.
Yeah.
So recycling, trees, and solar.
Mhm.
Here, reach the end of a particular knowledge track, or let's see, reach the pink space.
here we go.
Yeah,
The halfway
that I
mark.
was wondering what the pink space is. Yes.
I was wondering about that.
It's called the halfway point, but they're not necessarily all halfway.
Right.
So someone just needs to get to the pink space on each of these. These will be more difficult, right? Then over here, so these are for summits. So like this one, complete a summit of the indicated size. We don't have any 4 summits.
We do not have any 4
Let's
summits.
replace that with something. Pick something we don't already have. These all the same. No, let's do a 2 summit. Okay, so we've got a 2 summit. I guess we could do a 3 summit.
So do these resolve as soon as they're done
I believe it's
No,
that
I think they
phase.
do it in this phase.
in
not-
this
Yeah.
phase? So
It's the environmental goal phase.
okay,
So then we look and we check, what have we done?
okay, but like in the case of Africa, you could in theory do it 2 decades in a row,
Yes.
right? Okay.
Yeah.
So you only resolve 1 at a time per decade. So like there are 2 Africas. If there was a power plant in Africa
Mm-hmm.
this decade,
Yeah.
you could flip one.
Yeah.
And then the next decade, even though you didn't build another power plant, there's still one in Africa.
Yeah,
You could flip the other
I
one.
think that's fair.
Yes. Is that?
I'm fine with that.
Yeah,
I don't see.
I think I heard
I
that
don't
there were
s-
some things that you could like be flipping 2 for 1 action.
Well, I was
Yeah.
going to say because I don't see any way that you
Or
would
we just
track
flip-
which one you counted.
Or we just flip both Africas when 1 power plant is built.
Well,
Or
that
you
you're not supposed to have
replace
duplicates. I don't know.
Are you not supposed to have duplicates?
Well, why would they give you duplicates then?
That's a
Yeah.
good point. Well, because they have different rewards.
Mm,
I don't know what's on the backside of those. So
okay.
How's that?
perfect. Well, you got 2 greens, 2 trees.
It doesn't say they can't be dupes.
Okay.
So I think that just makes it a little easier on us.
I'm guessing you just resolve 1 at a time, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I mean, if we have 2 dupes, then once a power plant's built in Africa, I think we can flip both of those over.
Yeah, because I think I heard something that you could, at least with the summits and stuff, like you'll
Mm.
have some that are the number of summits you complete and some that are like
The type.
go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, each of these there's 2 types. So you've got places to build power plants and types of power plants.
Yep.
This is
Knowledge.
knowledge, either halfway or full, and this is types of summits, meaning 2 or 3, and then the specific type, meaning the type of energy. And so yeah, when we get to that phase, then we flip these over.
Oh, are these summits only at one time? Like when you score them, do they actually are they removed or
I
flipped
thought
over?
that was all we get. But
No, I mean as far as like just once this is done,
no, I
can
think
you
'cause
not do it again?
I think we remove it because it does say to put a stack next to the board.
Oh, so you will replace it.
I think so, even though it does not say in the instructions.
Well, because then again, I don't understand.
Well, it could be one of the ending phases.
Yeah. Let's see. After resolving any completed energy summits, remove all action markers from the action spaces on your player board.
Remove.
Oh,
all-
discard the energy summit tile, replace it with the top one. So yes, once we complete one, we replace it.
So how does that resolve for this when it only happens in this phase?
Oh, resolving summits happens at the end of a turn.
Oh, got it. Okay, I'm
It's
sorry. I thought it was all
these.
immediately.
Yeah, it's the
So the scientists will stay locked into the summits until the end of the turn.
yes.
When this resolves, then they will.
Unless you decide to move it, but yeah, eventually someone's gonna put the second or
Well,
third
no,
scientist.
you can't move them from a summit.
You can't move them from the
Nope,
summit.
you can
Until
only
the
move them
summit's
from hand or project.
Until the summit's resolved, and then they go
Okay.
back to your.
Correct.
Alright. Okay. And then we have energy supply phase, so this is where the bad stuff happens.
Right, where you might get cold.
And we
coming
do
out.
need to, I believe, start with some of this. Okay, so for each region, starting with the region in which you are playing this game and go clockwise.
North America.
Yeah. If the current decade space in this region has a power plant, we skip to the next region. Otherwise, fill the empty space by randomly drawing a fossil fuel power plant from one of the fossil fuel power plant decks. So these come in different denominations. I believe it's 20, 30, 40, and I believe there's also a 50.
Yeah, there's a 50.
There's a
How'd
couple 50s.
How that red kind of confused me a little bit. Can you please? Well, I mean, if you understand it, go for it. But
All right, so then we increase the global CO2 levels by the emissions ppm number depicted on here. So we start at, what did we start at?
400.
400, and what's the next number?
410. There
410,
are 10s all the way up to
420.
500.
Yeah. So however many of these we get, we have to bump the track up to match.
Okay, but what I didn't understand was how they're determined to be drawn. So it said starting in the region that you're in.
Yeah, so this is that last phase.
Yep.
Okay. If that region has a power plant, skip to the next region. Otherwise, fill the empty space by randomly drawing a fossil fuel power plant.
For that decade.
decade.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So we want to try to get a power plant in each region, each decade.
Yeah. If
And
that's
then
even possible.
ideally getting this filled.
With
Yeah.
8 turns.
It's
Seems-
unlikely we'll be able to get them all, but you know, if we get a couple of these, we'll go up a little, but it's not a huge deal because there's things we can also do to decrease it.
Mhm.
Plus, as soon as this power plant gets built, then this can go away. And
Ritsu,
it gets
hey, how's it
decreased.
going? Consume beverages. Consume.
Okay.
Consume.
A CEP must be spent for increasing global pollution.
Thank you for the consume beverages, Ritsu. Appreciate the reminder.
If the regional agenda tile has a player's control marker, move that marker onto the new fossil fuel power plant tile. Otherwise, move a CEP region from the. Okay. So let's say we didn't build anything in South America,
Hope you're having a good evening, Ritsu.
and there's no control tile in there. That means we take this, and it's going to go on top of that.
Okay.
Let's see. All right. So after every region has been evaluated, meaning either we skip it or we've put something there, and then so if there was, is it this one? Yeah. If there was, otherwise this goes in its place. Like if I had owned this, but hadn't built anything, then that's on there instead. I'm not sure why. I will find
That
out.
would be like second or third round.
Yes, it would be second or third round.
Well, we're almost ready to play.
Almost. Okay, after we evaluate every region, we spend the CEP for each region that built a fossil fuel power plant as follows. If the new power plant has a CEP on it, simply send this to the bank. So we just lose it. It just goes away. If it has a control marker on it instead, that player must send a CEP to the bank. So
Wow.
you get some stuff for controlling a region, but then you're also responsible for that region.
For maintaining it.
For maintaining it, yes.
Ritsu, this is CO2. It's by Vital Lacerda, which means it's long and complicated.
But this one doesn't seem too bad.
We haven't started playing yet, and
I
we've been at
know,
it for
I
about
know.
like over an hour. So
Hour and a half, yeah.
Okay, if you are unable to pay a CEP during the energy supply phase, then you must take a CEP from the market to spend and lose victory points equal to the current price.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, let's see. And then so to reduce pollution levels, so once that gets up really high, we can spend victory points to lower it again.
Okay.
The number of points you must spend depends on the decade. So same as this. So these are the points we lose for each
Just
one
kind
of
of game.
these.
We need this on BGA though. I see Dicey.
Yeah,
Dicey just got started on her stream. You might be safer there. I don't know.
it'd be nice if all of Lacerdas were on BGA. I
Yeah,
love it.
boy, you can play them so much faster.
I still have some. I think I at least have 6 that I haven't played at all. So with these things in phase 3, any of these that are still face up, we lose that many points for the decade it is. And same, that's how many points we can spend for the decade that is to lower this by 1.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you know, we'll get some points and then we'll lose some points. As long as we end up with some at the end, I'm considering that a
That'd be
win.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then so at the end, then we have just advance the decade marker and end game. Okay. And so we have a turn marker. Does that change anything?
If I'm going first, I'm going home.
Oh, I was gonna offer to go first, because that means I'll have the least amount of money. I'll go first, and you don't have to.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I don't mind going first.
Okay.
So in that case, you would have $3.
Yes.
I'll get 4. You'll get 4, and Martha will get 5.
I don't see anything else that happens at the end of a decade. Oh, we do pass the start player token. That's it.
Is there a start player token?
Yes.
Is it that red one?
No, that was
No.
this one.
No.
Maybe that's the little square thing.
That
Or
was
is
the
it one of
CO2 marker
these?
for competitive.
Maybe it's one of these. It didn't tell us what to do with these things.
I have to have something around
Oh,
here.
thank you.
That could be a first player marker. You would
Here,
think.
let's just use this North America disc.
Oh no, I know what we can use. Where is it? It is over
Could you use your organ?
there. Or yeah, pass the pipe organ around. That's funny.
Okay, so our starting money depends on our player order. Check that.
Oh, drink it. Here, use this.
It's a lumpy bear, the lady. Maybe.
Is
Could be
it
a
the
guy.
lady and the tiger?
That is Luma and Brahm from Storyfold Wildwoods. Brahm is a bear.
Oh yeah, the bedtime story you and Kathy were reading me on.
Yeah.
You get that.
Saturday.
The prologue for it anyway.
Let's see. Okay, so first player gets 3 money, second player gets 4 money, third player gets 4 money, and I get 5 money.
Yep.
Yep.
It says it right there on the board.
Where does it say it?
At
Yeah,
the
at
very bottom.
under your money token.
Ah, so faint as well.
Yep.
They would not wish to predispose you to a specific amount.
But they have this whole space. They had to make it so tiny and pale gray. I mean, come on. Okay.
So clearly there are still some improvements to be made.
I guess that's going to be for the 3rd edition.
Okay, let me see. This is all my stuff. That goes back
Yep.
there. Is everything else clear?
Everything is ready to go.
Clear
Okay.
as mud.
Yeah.
Well, please start cleaning the waters up for us.
There we go. All right. So where would you like to start, Tina?
Very much like to look at that rule book for a moment.
Oh,
And I think we should put those back in the empty.
Oh yeah, that was, we took
I
those
know
out
these
as
are
examples.
personal goals, but can they be made public? Or
With,
they, I mean,
with co-op, I suppose it doesn't really matter.
It
You
says
should
not to,
accomplish
but I
one.
don't
okay,
see
because
one.
otherwise I have to ask what they
Oh.
mean.
Well, that's what I
Actually,
was looking up.
That's the thing I forgot. So there's a number on each of these,
Yep.
and they're listed by number in the back
Yep.
of the book. Because yeah, I don't know what mine are either. so we'll pass that around.
And one question that makes no difference to this game: why do the purple discs have skulls on them in the artwork?
Because it was initially representative of CO2, the CO2.
Oh, okay.
And so, in a way, this is CO2 we're trying to get rid of.
Gotcha. Okay. Good enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, carbon credits are a thing that already exist. You know, you
There
can,
we go. There's little.
You know, you can plant trees or hire a company to plant tree to offset your carbon emissions.
That's the page you want.
There's little blurbs here and there about, you know, actual stuff and company benefits and junk like that, which I started to read one and got
Still
bored
anywhere.
and
Oops, excuse me. Okay.
all right, so yes, we are in phase 1
Yeah.
in 2010.
Yeah. So I start by.
Oh yes, and we start in the past.
I mean, it wasn't the past then.
Well, of course it wasn't the past
When it
then.
first came out, they were in that decade.
Well, it's like that joke that's popular in my generation of when was the best time to buy a house? Well, I'm sorry, I was 4.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. I was -2.
Yeah.
So I'll start by playing a card.
I think when my parents were a twinkle in their parents' eye.
So that
page
means
goes
that
that I
at
had
some
showed
point
the,
during your turn, you're going to propose
Propose
a North
in
American plan.
South America.
Oh, sorry, the South.
Yeah. And then just checking my future. I'm divining with my cards. Where I'm
Clever.
going to go.
I didn't realize this was tarot. Cards are the wrong size.
Don't tell my parents.
Don't
my
look!
dad is a pastor and sometimes gets weird ideas in his head about the jokes I make. And it's fine.
You're gonna hear about this.
So,
It
so she turned one of those cards over.
If you
Yep,
wanna
she
check
well
your
she so she
levels.
played a card
Yeah.
action
Okay.
and she used it to play a lobby card that she's going to then fulfill during her turn.
And
That one.
then I'm going to propose a green in South America, which is over here.
And which goodie would you like?
So in order to fill those, we have to have claimed them.
So this is
Yeah,
going to give
you
you
have to
money
meet all of the
equal
requirements
to the
before
number
you
of
can
purple
claim the
desks.
card.
So right now
Yeah.
that's going to give you 4 money.
Before you
I
can
think
claim it.
that is
Correct.
what I
Okay.
want.
This says pay. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be the last thing you pay, but you have to meet all the
So,
requirements.
and then I.
And you can also move a scientist. Oh yeah, ways. Can I get the book again?
It's right here.
Ways to get the additional scientist.
And then I got an additional 3 money because I just did that.
Correct.
Yeah.
And then
That just
leave it
stays there. Yep.
And then turn one of those cubes into a funnel. Okay.
So now you have 2 other executive actions that you can take.
Okay. So then do I get a scientist? No, I can
No, you
just
can move a
it.
scientist.
Yeah. I'm trying
Yeah.
to figure out how to get the additional scientist. That was
Here.
Yeah, some of the.
Oh,
yeah.
Those
there.
let you go.
Right. Okay. I
Yeah.
think that's the main way.
But I moved my scientist over here.
Okay.
There may be a lobby card that gets you one as well.
Yeah.
I certainly don't have one. But
And I
yeah.
think some of these might get a scientist, so it's
might.
like a 1-to-1 trade.
Yeah.
But, and then, I guess I have to go to the market. I don't know if I want to buy or sell. Well, I have the money, I can buy.
Okay.
When is the market closed?
Never.
I mean,
Okay, so it's by one. So if market is not closed, and the market.
Oh.
That may not even be applicable in competitive
It
game.
may
Okay.
not.
Or in a cooperative game.
Okay.
Yeah, but
You can buy. Okay.
and that ends my turn.
All right. I will play a card. I will propose a hydro plant
Oh.
in Oceania.
1 second. So anytime the CEP market becomes empty, we increase the price. We add 2 CEPs from the bank,
Mm-hmm.
and see, once you see the market icon, the market closes for the remainder of your turn, which means that you can no longer visit the CEP market this turn.
So that's this symbol.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you empty it,
If you empty it, it closes just till the end of your turn.
And then it'll reopen
On the next person's turn, yeah.
the next person's turn?
Yeah. I'll read it again.
Why?
The market closes for the remainder of your turn, which means that you can no longer visit the CEP market this turn.
But you can't visit it more than once. It says buy one or sell one.
Yeah.
So what would be the point?
Could it be for, maybe they meant the phase? That is what it says. Let's see, they might have a,
I mean, some of the wording might be weird because you could play this as a solo player, and
oh, there is a thing I forgot to mention. Anytime you're rewarded with a CEP, it comes from the market, not the stash. So the market can be closed without you actually going to the market. It could be because you took the last as a reward for
So
something.
like this reward here,
Correct.
those come from here?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
well, once you control a region, you can also use your regions.
That's true.
markers.
Yeah,
so
you get
the-
those
it's
whenever
not
you
just from,
you get these when you build.
yeah. So I'm just saying, using them, the supply is not as limited as it seems.
When do we get those?
When we control the region,
Okay.
and they stay there, so someone else could take control over them, but you could use them for your projects.
Okay.
I thought you got it when you built the actual plant because then it slides down into one of these slots.
Well, yeah. When you build the plants is when you gain control of the region.
Well, you don't. Okay.
Not
be fair,
necessarily.
You don't
yeah.
necessarily gain control because somebody else could
Yeah.
have more controls. You
And
gain
then
influence in the region.
Yeah, and then they remain
Right.
retain their control.
But as long as a plant is built and moved down, you will gain that CEP if you build it. Yes, or is it for the person who actually?
well, because you can actually take these
Builds
away and
infrastructure.
use them and don't get the points from the CEP.
No, that
No.
so the CEP gives you money if you put a proposal here. It's based on the number of CEPs
Yes.
in here. When a plant is built and moved down here, who gets the CEP is removed. I believe it goes to a player, but I don't know which one.
The only time the CEP was removed automatically was for one of these tiles. I believe it's just if you have
Well, but they do
ownership.
represent the number of.
They're not
Plant
really tied
spaces.
to a year though.
No, I understand that, but it's
I mean,
tied to the
definitely.
number of spaces.
Yes. Let's see.
This doesn't affect my turn, but
It's annoying. It really doesn't. It discusses
Control region,
how,
most types
but it
of
doesn't
energy, what
discuss
does that mean?
spending those.
Yeah, because I thought that was
how many
a,
cubes you have in these spaces?
once you have control of it or
Yeah.
over it, you can use them, and otherwise it just matches, and it's a coincidence that it matches.
That's competitive play. Spend the CEP for each region.
Do any of the chat have ideas on what it means?
Okay, hold on. For each.
Considering that Ritu admitted she had that they didn't know this game.
Okay. So when we do the supply, for each region clockwise from region of play, if the current decade has a power plant on it, skip it, fill the empty space by drawing a fossil fuel, increase the global CO2 for the new plants, allocate CEPs for increasing global pollution. So if someone controls the region, they have to move a CEP from their own stash. If nobody controls the region, you move a CEP from the region onto the
Okay.
pollution. And let's see, spend the CEP for each region. If the power plant has a CEP, send to the bank. The new power plant has a control marker. I will read through this. Just keep going for now.
Because it seems like we should be able to get access to these.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and were we supposed to start with some pollution?
I don't think so, because
Well,
that
I
doesn't
think
happen
that
until the end of
because
the
it
phase.
starts already at the 400, so
Right.
Yeah, I think this order is different if you're playing
Yeah.
competitive.
Yeah.
This happens first.
Okay.
All right. So I played the card. I'm going to propose a hydro plant in Oceania. I'm going to gain a scientist. Yes, I will gain a scientist. Do I want to go to the market? Yes, I'm going to sell a CEP for 3. This game relies heavily on exchanging money because there are not very many of the little ones. And then finally, I will move a scientist to. Do I care? No. Hydropower. Oh, that's right. So you need to add 1 to green,
Oh yeah.
or to put it on the first space of green,
Yes.
and I need to put mine on the first space of blue.
That's when you propose.
That is
Yeah.
when you propose a plan.
No, because you don't until you're.
No, I proposed it.
Oh, I'm
So,
sorry.
Yeah,
Yes.
not for my scientist, but
Got
for
it,
the
got it.
proposal.
Okay.
Yes. And now my turn is over.
Okay. A lot of our turns are looking very similar.
Mm-hmm. I think that's all right.
Yeah, so I am.
Well, I put that up there with the other ones so we can see them together. Pardon me, I will use this one. That's one of the nice things, I guess, again, a little bit of downtime, even though it's co-op,
Yeah.
but it does provide you the opportunity to step away if you need to.
But yeah, it's a long teach. Just because of the fiddly bits.
Well, and also because the book was not organized in a logical manner,
No.
or at least we don't see the logic.
So anybody can do a level 1.
Can do what?
Level 1.
Yes.
Okay.
It did say to put them in order, right?
Yeah. I mean, eventually, once we get down to, well, you can't build infrastructure until you've reached your
Correct.
level 1.
Yeah, so it'll be a bit.
But you can propose the project.
Yeah.
Because I could always propose an outlandish project that
Mhm.
won't be met for a long time.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to say most of us are going to get additional scientists by proposing on those spots.
The first round, you mean?
Any round. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
That
this
gives me a
this in
sign.
particular, controlling a region's energy supply, and it just says who gets control and nothing else. Same with the energy summits. I don't know why they didn't just put that all together with the scientists, which is how I was trying to teach it. Of just here's what the scientist does.
So this here, that means I go level in hydro as well.
Yes. And just
Mm-hmm.
And then okay.
Okay. That's what that means. Okay. I've been staring at this one card. Finally figured out what it means. Okay, so let's do this. Alright, so I'm going to play a card. And this one says if I propose something in Africa, I get $3. So I'm going to propose, what have we not done? Let's do, I didn't put these in order. Shoot. 1, 2, 1. And were the hydro ones in order? That's a 1, and that's a 1. Okay. Alright, let's do a recycling since no one's done that one. I will propose a recycling in Africa. And I'm gonna use that to get,
Get your scientist.
thank you, get another scientist. And then I'm going to place a scientist in here. And
You get your token in
oh,
level
I
1.
get my token in level 1. Oops. And do I want to go to the market?
Copycat.
You know me,
Yeah, you.
it kinda plays with what my cards are.
Yeah.
No,
Play your own game.
I'm gonna skip the market as well. So that's my turn.
Skip it, that's so cheap. I made it cheap for you.
Okay, sure. I'll sell one, and so that goes to the
Oh.
supply.
Even cheaper.
Yeah, it never really goes back into the market.
Really? On
Yeah.
the sell?
Yeah,
Well, then mine shouldn't be in here.
I'll double check. But
That- Man, that does not make any sense to me at all.
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like if you sell, it should go back to the market.
And maybe.
Oh no, I take it back. Nope, the CEP you sell must come from your player board and returns to the bank next to the board.
Well, so I guess they're forcing you to move that around.
So it's always going to be,
Rising.
yeah, it's never going to be more than 2.
Okay, so you're getting 2 money for selling the 1 though.
Oh, but then maybe I should buy instead since it's
That's
cheap.
what I would do.
Yeah. Okay, so give me mine back, and I guess I'll buy this last one for 2.
Okay. And the market is closed for the rest of your turn, not that you're getting anything else. But
3 money. Okay. All right, and then that is my turn.
okay. So now, phase 2. That
Yeah.
passes.
Oh no, because we each have 2 turns for 4 players, do we not?
We're on the
Yeah,
second
this
one
is
now.
the second one, and
Ah.
then we skip these 2 to go.
Oh,
over
but the
to-
turn marker doesn't move until the end of the round.
Oh, I apologize.
okay.
Yeah.
So after we get through the decade, the first player turn goes. Got it.
Yes.
My mistake.
Okay.
I don't know that it would affect gameplay that much,
Yeah.
honestly, in cooperative, but
I don't think it really does either. I guess it's just to make sure each person gets a choice at the beginning of a round of where to put their stuff.
I'm already making mistakes. It's excellent.
Yeah, it's
Are you?
Yep. Oh yeah.
Let's selling that.
Yep.
Yeah.
all right. So Hannah, it is your turn.
Yeah, so
Okay.
well, let me double check.
Okay, we each have to accomplish one of our goal cards.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why it's phrased prepare infrastructure.
Well, because infrastructure could be moving people to a location, and infrastructure could be,
But it's
you know,
we do
setting up a supply
build.
Setting up materials.
Yeah, but
Well, you're building the
Yeah.
structure that's going to house the plant at the end.
which could be setting up Wi-Fi.
they
and
did
not
not
much building
need to
required.
use project management stuff. They could just say build infrastructure and put your little piece down.
I don't mind the use
Mm.
of the word prepare because I'm an infrastructure girl. That's the best way to derail political conversations at family gatherings is to
God.
start talking about train infrastructure.
Mhm.
Jeremy already knows this hack because I told him about it.
That also would mean I need to study up on trade infrastructure.
Well, I trains. I like
Oh,
trains.
trains.
They're special
Sorry.
interest.
Okay.
But it could be trade. It could
Yeah.
be other things.
Got it.
He snuck out on me
I did.
while I was
What?
whining
Yeah.
horrifically over the door. It's like, why is he whining?
We
Oh,
just
These
started.
calls aren't that hard.
I didn't hear it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Grass.
Okay.
All right,
Oh, do you want to keep this over by you?
I can. Yeah.
Um,
I've got room for it over here.
all right.
You guys have all the
And then
greebles over
I'm
there.
gonna
so-
check this thing.
Yeah, so it may be that you don't play a card or take one of your executive actions every
Right.
round.
Right, because you only have 5, and you may not fulfill
Yeah.
any of these.
And
Oh, we should check. Okay, so we've of the UN ones, we have 2 wind, a wind and a solar, 2 solar, 2 recycling and a solar, 2 recycling and a hydro, and 2 hydro and a forestry.
Yeah.
So forestry is the least used over there. Maybe I'll swap one of these out because we've got forestry on 5 spaces. Let's do that. You like that better?
Well, but again, we only have to do 3 of those.
Right.
So.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. What was I doing? I got derailed.
I'm so sorry.
Oh no, it's.
You were thinking about your main action.
I was thinking about my main action.
Where do the cubes go?
Control. Regional control.
That's right.
Okay. So I think I'm going to build an infrastructure onto forest in South America. And so I pay that to the supply, and then
Yeah.
send this to,
A
Here.
forestry one, and you get a green point
and I do get a green
for
point.
your scientist.
And then I also get during 2 more energy.
no,
No.
so that's for
Oh, because they have the prepare. They have the.
yeah. You get 2 purples, so
2
you paid a
purple, yeah.
purple, and you get 2 purples, which are going to come out of the market again.
Which closes the market.
Yep,
For
and
you.
it raises the price. Yep.
Yeah. So I couldn't go to the market now anyway.
No, you could not.
And then this flips.
So you built an infrastructure.
She
She
prepared,
prepared
the
it.
infrastructure.
Also, she hasn't paid the 12.
No,
No, that's for building
the power plant.
the
You
power
can't
plant.
do that. You can't do both those at the same
I
time.
can't imagine you could do it in the first round because I mean that's a lot of money you have to build.
And now it looks like I can't do any of my executive actions.
None?
Well, because I don't have a scientist,
Ah,
and I can't go to the market,
yeah.
and none of my cards are applicable
Oh,
this
you
turn.
could sell one of your power plants because now you could go to the market and sell one because you have a
No,
lot
No,
of
the market is closed.
Oh, right.
And so now it just moves on to Mark.
Well,
are
you did build.
correct.
You did put an infrastructure.
I did
Yes, you
something.
wanted your
Yes.
executive action.
And you got a point.
Oh no, executive.
No, that was your main action. She can't do
Yeah.
your executive.
Yeah.
And I just
You couldn't
realized.
play a card, or you just didn't want to.
None of them were applicable this turn, and
I don't know if anyone else, but I just realized that the prices for building these increase, meaning that recycling is the cheapest and
Yeah.
forestry is the most expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, this doesn't seem too bad. And in a 4-player game, our goals aren't too bad either.
We have a bunch of coal plants going out this turn. The only way that you could possibly build a plant is if 2 players are working on the same tech, which Jason and I are. So in theory, Jason might be able to build one if I prepare one.
But then I have to have the.
You have to have the cash.
Yeah, which are actually
Actually, that is a
Could do-
good point.
well, maybe. Yeah.
Because we don't even have any points yet to spend.
We do not.
Okay. Yeah, you prep one. I could probably build it.
So I will prepare infrastructure. I'm going to pay 1 CEP
Okay.
to prepare this one, which I will get 3 money.
I could build a cheap one, but I can't build the forestry
I
because
get
that's
Yeah.
too
Tech
expensive.
cube, and I get a CEP. And now this is flipped. And my scientist, actually, should I move him first?
Yeah. And take your point in
I should
hydro.
go first. I'm going to put him on.
well, if you put them over here, we finished that
Yep.
summit,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
which is why I did it
There's
that
some-
way.
Mhm.
There's some thinking.
Yeah.
I do get a point in hydro for leaving it,
Mm-hmm.
and then I've done all the infrastructure stuff. So now
And you
I'll
got
put
your
this.
rewards.
I did.
Okay.
I'll
And
put
so-
that on there.
Do you have anything else to do on your turn?
Yes.
Okay. So you do that, then we resolve the summit.
I am going to play a card
Mm-hmm.
when I go to the market. If I buy, we'll get 2 victory points.
Oh,
so I
nice.
will pay 4 to buy this, which closes it.
I guess this is where the co-op part comes in. We
Well,
weren't
and
paying
that also
attention.
sets up Jason to be able to sell one and get.
For a decent load of cash
Yeah,
there.
and then we can build at
Um,
least one.
And then now that is also available out there.
Can we do more than one? It says cards. I assume we can play more than one card if we want to.
One.
One?
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
why it says cards.
I think because it means either a lobby card or claiming a UN card.
It lists the claim UN separately.
Yeah.
Your references are over there. So.
Oh, can I get the book? Double check it in the book here. Play a lobbyist card or claim a UN gold card.
Okay,
Gold card.
So one lobbyist
One or
card.
the other.
I can do these in any order.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I do need.
Do I have something giving
I do
me
need
additional
cash.
money?
Sell that CEP.
Yeah. Yeah. I
5.
was hoping to do all kinds of groovy things on one turn, but that's not going to happen.
I wonder if we should restart because we really
I
need at
supposed
least
to-
2 power plants.
It's whoever builds the plant that puts their cube up
Correct.
here, right?
Yes.
But isn't it like an I mean, we don't have that much space. Isn't that like an automatic fail?
You would think so. I don't know how that's supposed to work.
I'm gonna
We'll see.
cheat
All
and
right.
stack the deck a little bit.
Well,
Oh, don't
Because-
do that. We're all right.
Oh, our sheet counter has to go way up.
way up. I
Yeah.
don't even have the cheat counter on.
Okay, so my turn, and I will quit dawdling,
Hmm.
and I will start by. Yeah, it looks like I need money. I need monies. So I will go to here and sell this doohickey for 5 cash,
Okay.
and that drops the market.
No. Yes, it does. It drops the
Yeah.
market.
All right. Then I will. This is not the card I was expecting to play.
Okay.
But I'm going to play that.
And that does what?
When he
Builds the
he-
hydro. You get
Yep.
$3. Okay.
At $3. So that was my market. That's my card.
Mm-hmm.
I can now move a scientist.
Yeah.
There's no place out there for me to put one.
But you could move your scientist from there to one of the summits if you wanted to.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, that is true. That'll work perfectly. Okay, so I'll move from there to a.
One of the water ones. Yep.
That'll move me up on the water market there,
Mhm.
Mark. Then I will pay $8, $9.
$9 and
Yeah.
1 cube.
9.
Yeah.
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 We have a pool of said cubes right there. Yeah. And you just gave me something groovy, and I just lost it. There we go.
Just happens to be the same color as your stuff.
Yep.
All right. We have a power plant.
Okay, and this now slides down here,
Yeah.
and you put a cube, one of your colored cubes, up here.
Groovy.
Okay. Unfortunately, I cannot. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. We'll just make it because I do not have enough money to build that. So I guess I'm doing infrastructure.
You can sell a CEP.
Hmm.
You can sell a CEP, but it's forestry, so you still don't have enough.
Yeah. I mean, I do plan to sell one.
Is 4 the right price, or did I raise it?
What? No, I
No, he
lowered
Oh,
it.
you
lowered
lowered
it.
it. You
He
spent.
lowered
You
it.
bought one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Or
sold
you
it.
sold one. Yeah.
Infrastructure. None of these are gonna be.
Oh, I get $3.
Okay.
$3 dues.
Oh, and we get 6 points. Alright.
Oh, we also get 2 for
Oh.
my card.
Oh, yes, 2 more points. And those are points we can spend to lower the CO2.
And we will get points for finishing the summit when you tally them, right?
I don't believe we get points for finishing the summit. Oh, we get points, we get skill points,
Yeah.
knowledge points.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, actually, we should have done that on your turn, at the end of your turn. So,
No.
yeah,
No,
it's at the end
No.
of your turn. Is it?
I thought
Yes.
you said, well, but then how do
No.
we know that we get the
what?
flipping over the
Resolve
stupid-
summits in turn order ending
Yeah.
with a player who completed the summit.
Yeah.
Each of the scientists that spoke at the summit earns.
But what are you saying? How do you
Doesn't
know
So
say
you
over
get the
there,
what?
we get rewards for having completed A2 summit, but they say don't do that until the very end. So we'll just have to remember that we did that.
That doesn't make
I
any sense to
see.
me at all.
We
That's why
can
I'm
just
confused by
we'll
what's in the
just
summit.
leave this up as that's the one that we finished. You guys get your scientists back. You each can get 2 points of forestry and or hydro. And then this will refill. And I'll just leave that, I don't know, over here, showing that we finished 1.
I'm gonna take 2 points.
Oh, actually, I mean, we just have a stack of how many are completed. They have to go somewhere as a discard, and so whenever we complete the second and the third, there it is. Because we don't have to remember which particular one it was.
Only that we only score it once, I
Yeah.
suppose, but
Yeah, and then you guys got your points.
we just
Yeah.
did.
Okay. All right, and then is it my turn?
I believe it
Yeah.
is. Jason, you
Okay.
done?
All right, so let's go to the market. I'm gonna sell that one
For 4?
for 4. And
I did notice something in here about
Yeah.
the CO2 chart.
yes.
So, obviously, we talked about number of points lost per 10 parts per million. If the score is below 0 victory points or pollution is higher than 500 ppm at the end of this phase, the game is over and everyone
Yeah,
loses.
we're just gonna cheat this first round
I know.
because
Yeah. So
I mean really have to work together going forward to make sure that we've got stuff building.
Mhm.
yeah.
But even with all these, because these are supposed to be a negative point each that we don't complete, which seems insane. Okay.
Negative point.
Each one of these tokens
Mhm.
that isn't complete at the end of a decade, we're supposed to get -1 point.
Counts points. Counts
Yeah.
against your points.
Which seems insane.
Yeah, I think they maybe just counted on us collaborating more than we did. We were so
Yeah.
eager to start. We're like, let's do something.
Yeah,
And then
we'll
didn't.
figure it out. Okay, so I did.
Well, regardless,
I
I
did
mean, we
that.
weren't going to complete all of these.
Yeah.
I mean, there's 20 of them there.
I'm going to move this scientist to this hydro over here. I don't have a card to play, and so I'm going to build infrastructure for a disc in here. Although, hang on, what did I just see that something was going to give me money? Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, I will have enough money to build this one next decade, I guess. Because for infrastructure, I'll get 5 money from here. Okay, so I spent my purple. This one's going to go here, which will resolve. I get a purple back and $5. Okay, so I have 12. So yes, I can build that one next round. This is gonna flip. And got infrastructure. Okay, and then this one's complete, so we each get 2 points of hydro or recycling, however you want to spend it.
If 2 tiles with the same goal are shown, the group has to accomplish both tiles separately.
Well, I'm never gonna win if we do that. We'll do that.
I don't think that's the idea necessarily. You just automatically win.
But it's way too. I mean, it's impossible.
It's
With
heavy.
two-
It's
with
heavy
two
in the front.
turns.
It's heavy in the front.
And then
No,
we
but
set
it's-
ourselves up for next turn. We just have to not die this turn.
Yeah, and maybe ignore
I
those
think
points.
we completed a lot of the summit things because we also completed the green and the recycling and
But
2.
these are gonna take a while.
Yeah.
And we've only managed to build one. So it's quite a bit.
Yeah. On the other hand, on the next turn, you know, Mark is primed for the pink. Is there a pink hydro? Yeah, there's a pink hydro.
Yeah.
So he will get one of those on the next turn. Very.
I guess
likely.
we need to discuss at the beginning of each round. Okay, so Jason, take your 2 points in recycling and hydro, however you
did,
want to spend
yeah.
them. Okay, you get that person back. I get this person back.
This goes here.
Just put it there, yeah. So we've got 2 complete.
Ooh, there's a 4.
Okay, and nothing else I can do, nothing else I can do. Okay, so then that's the end of that phase.
And we
Okay.
move on to
Income.
income and points.
Alright, so let's look over here. So I get 2 money, blue gets 1 money.
Yellow gets 2.
Yellow gets 2 money.
And Jason and I each get 3.
3.
Yep.
Okay. We don't have events, where are we? Energy supply. Okay, so
Well, first
Yeah,
it's
first it's this.
regional. So what ones do we complete?
okay, so we've got water
Hydro there.
and trees.
What is you flip them over? Yeah.
Yeah.
They just show the same symbol.
And recycling.
Okay.
We've completed a 2-1. We just need now a solar and 2 hydro.
Okay.
And a 3-1.
And nobody got to halfway on any of the knowledge tracks.
Nope.
We did build a plant in Oceania though.
Okay.
That's it.
And that's it. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, minus 11 points.
These
which,
don't count against us.
oh yeah, they do.
So minus 16.
Yeah.
So we'd
Which
be
I guess is fine. I mean, we just move backwards on the point track.
well,
But we don't
we would
have
be at negative
16.
8.
Huh.
We would be at negative 8.
Yeah.
But then now we have to do power supply.
Yeah. I'm guessing I'm saying we should just ignore this for the first round, because that's impossible.
Well, I mean,
I wonder if there's some update that's missing. Because that just seems crazy.
Well, it just requires more coordination than what we're doing.
Yeah,
clearly.
but I mean, just in two moves apiece. I mean, with 8 turns, the most you can build is 2 power plants because they each require 3 actions.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, we've done that bit.
Apparently,
Okay.
we didn't follow the co-op part of the co-op very well.
Yeah.
But you and I,
Yeah.
you and I got one. But
All right.
but that from turn 1, you have to coordinate pretty much.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right. So starting in North America. So this one.
Yeah, it feels like they should have given us 3 rounds.
3 turns.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
3 turns.
So there.
Oh, Jason, you actually have control here.
Oh yeah.
hot dog. Is that the right one? That's a big one.
So your 20s. It's the next one.
Mm.
You flipped it over.
Oh, it is the big ones.
Cherry picking a little. we're gonna pretend it's there. And ignore these, and we can spend points to put this back down.
I don't think.
Cause that just doesn't, let's see if there's some sort of
Could
update.
we get
Higher than
money to
500.
get-
500 is fine.
Oh, alright.
Well, we're at 0 points, right? We're negative points.
Technically, we're -8.
Which is still a lose condition.
Yeah.
No, we're
negative
not
points
losing right
is
now.
not.
Okay.
Technically, we're still fine.
Yeah. I'm gonna say that we're at 8 and just ignore this for the first round and spend those to lower this by 8. So for each victory point, we can knock this back 1 step.
Because next round is going to cost us 2.
Yeah.
Do you score all of these again?
Do we score all of those again?
No, we only scored any new ones.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, because they're
They've
only
done
scored
it.
once.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when we build something, these get replaced.
Well, once we fill the region,
Yeah.
then they get replaced.
Yeah. So once this one is built, this goes away.
No, because that just gets added, and then
No,
once
but they
they're
say you
filled-
replace them.
Yeah, you replace them
Oh,
if we build
only
more
if it's
than.
that decade.
Well, you replace them if we fill this, and then there's more left over. Because
I thought it was.
you don't replace them right away.
I think. Well, that's what I'm not sure about. Why would you replace them?
Well, you wouldn't replace these ones, but
No.
these
Why
ones
would you? Why?
because then it would lower the CO2.
Yeah. So we lowered it for each of those, and then once these are off the board, we get that back.
Oh.
Yeah. So this just knocks us back in points. These raise the temperature.
Mm-hmm.
Once these go away, oh, and these all go to the bank from each of these.
Yeah. It's interesting.
Let me double check here.
This feels odd.
It does, and I want to reread this again.
It does seem pretty overwhelming. First turn out of the box.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I also want to check once we start the next decade if there's some change, or if that's how many we're supposed to have. Because that
I mean, we're
It
talking
doesn't-
about
it's not
climate
possible.
change, right? We're talking. The idea is they're trying to impress upon the players the
no,
overwhelming pressure
no, of
of
course, and I know
of
that, and
the
but
warming,
I'm
but-
also thinking of something like Daybreak, which isn't nearly as complex, but it's the same basic idea.
Mhm.
But if these were truly random,
Oh yeah,
it's
you could go.
impossible.
Well, I suppose in theory you max out at 500 plus, so you have to have at least 1 point to spend to bring back, which we didn't even get.
yeah, but with all these,
Yeah.
Well, I
and
suppose
only
if
being
we-
able to build 2 power plants.
If we had built 2, we might have captured a few more of those.
Yeah, and
Not
you would have
enough,
had.
And
think
we
would
would have
be
gotten
different.
more
But the
points.
CO2 level wouldn't have gone as high either,
Yeah.
in theory,
Yeah, and
because
we
you
would have
one
gotten
less.
more points just
Yeah.
for building that other
Correct.
plans.
Yeah, no, if the score is below 0 points, we would also lose.
Oh, okay, so yeah.
Yeah.
So if we follow the letter of the law, we're already done.
Good
I
thing
mean,
we're all outlaws.
right? We're rebels. I at least want to play another turn.
I mean, we're CEOs. It's not that surprising that we would fudge your numbers.
I'm wondering if there's something else that we're supposed to get points for, but I see points for building power plants. I see points maybe from cards, but we don't get points
Which we
for
not.
infrastructure or for proposals that I see.
Mm,
I mean, we would get some points for finishing one of these.
very few.
Yeah, it's not
That's
a lot.
paltry.
We get 2 points for
Paltry
finishing one
sum
of those.
comparatively for those.
Yeah.
And none of those can be done, I don't think, in the first round.
Well, we could have
some
built
of the
two.
doubles you
Yeah, we
could
could have
have,
built
maybe.
2 of the same, but
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. All right, so let's start the next round. I'm going to look online, and so that's going to move to you.
That's everything, right? I mean,
That's
you just
everything,
identify
yeah.
those markers, and it's my turn. Well, alrighty then. Isn't this exciting? Well, let's see. Who's my buddy? Nobody's my buddy.
Well, I guess let's see what we can finish. So we can definitely build both of those.
Well, I think I can finish Jason's
The hydro.
hydro there. It doesn't get us really far.
I've got enough money for the forestry, so I can build that one. This one's
I
very
can build
cheap.
the
Yeah,
recycling or
yeah, that
or
one's
it
the
might-
cheapest. And then we work on that one, and then in our other turn,
well,
we
because
set
if
up.
we get both of those, we've already collected one. That's at least a little bit of progress.
That's true.
Alright, so let me reset my markers here.
And then can our factories be set to more than one of these?
Factories.
Or
Yes.
green energy plants?
Yes.
So,
Power plants.
Oh, you mean as
Power
far as
plants.
like if we
Yeah.
complete this one and
Just
this
one
one?
person has to have
Yeah.
done that.
okay,
They
just
have-
one
they-
for
yeah.
each of them. Oh,
Right, so like you would have to have done both of these
yeah.
to be able to claim that card. So like right now for me, or well actually for Jason, right? In theory, he could start working on one of these two
Yes.
because he has built a hydropower. But to be perfectly honest, these are the easier ones to complete.
Jason, see if you see anything about levels of difficulty in there.
Yeah, I think this is the easiest to complete based on money.
Cost wise, yeah. Oh no, actually this one is.
Oh,
Hydro's cheaper than solar.
All right.
Is this getting built this turn?
Yes. So I'm gonna build this one, and Hannah's gonna build that one.
Both of those are going to build this turn?
Yes.
Well, that does me no good.
What I would, this is a silly suggestion. I would, now that we know what we're doing, I would almost be tempted just to start
Start over.
over.
that was a practice round.
That is a bold
That
suggestion,
was us
sir.
Well,
doing
I'm not going.
simulations.
I'm not going to tell you we're going to complete this game.
We are not by any stretch.
But if we started over knowing what we know now, and played even the first decade or two,
I still think it's entirely possible to miss. Like, it just seems too easy to miss that first round.
But let's go back
Yeah.
to the beginning and try it,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
take it in the spirit that it's intended.
I'm fine with that.
everything's.
I see something about updated
We
difficulties.
will know
so-
more now that we have an idea
Yeah.
of what we're doing. We're going to know more about the feasibility of doing this at all.
Right.
And I certainly was looking at more selfish goals, even though I
Yeah.
shouldn't have needed to. Okay.
Here's this, Mark. You
Get
wanna,
all these things back.
And we can start with the same. I'm just going to give that back to you.
here's,
Grab your knowledge tokens off the charts here.
because we haven't exposed anything that is irreparable, you know.
No,
Do you
yeah.
want to deal new cards or just take our cards back?
Oh, just take
Just
the
take cards back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that one is
one's
me,
mine.
and I think that one's me.
Then if we get through the first decade, we survive.
Yeah.
Then you know.
And then there must be something in here. Not difficulty.
Okay. And then this guy's back.
Then I start with $14. No.
All right. So now, coordination. Obviously, Jason and I are in a pretty good position as far as our cards go to be doing a hydro plant,
Mm-hmm.
right? To get one built.
No,
should
so the
reset
question
our money
the
too.
question is this
Oh, yeah.
though.
Oh yeah, good call.
Is Mark, I would suggest that while we can do that, which is awesome, what's going to accomplish these? Because we got to knock some of this shit out.
Well,
Clearly we have to build something in Africa.
Well, in the
Mhm.
one of the examples in
Twice.
the book showed, for that first round having negative 16 points from these. And I'm like, are there some
sure,
other
well, how do
points
they make
we're
up points
missing?
elsewhere? I don't see.
I mean, building plants and cards that give us points.
That's all we saw. I mean,
Well, I guess we start with the cheaper plants, with the recycling, the water, and the hydro, because those are the cheapest to build.
This 18. So this will cost 18 total money for one person to do. And 2 recycling, set 14 was hydro. So this is the single cheapest. Just a thing.
Double win, yeah, for total dollar value.
Yeah.
So for
Because
backing-
if one person
For
has to
backing
do
this
those.
up, these would go.
Shuffle them
here.
in just for funsies. Or?
Yeah, sure. Something like that.
No, the other one was there.
Oh, they just called all of the people and
So
said,
you have to
"Oh
vote.
yeah, we had to trade which menus."
Yeah, that's right. Sorry. It's not Essen now. It's
Yeah, you're no longer going to Berlin. Instead, you were
Copenhagen.
going to Copenhagen.
Yeah, exactly. It's funny.
Well, if nothing else, Mark, we do the same. If we do the same thing we did, we do it in Africa.
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, because then at least we're accomplishing more
Yeah.
options. Although, I mean, somebody was doing recycling in Africa, so that would have nailed 2 of those.
hmm And if you guys can somehow build a wind farm, that would
Well,
accomplish
Africa
it.
wants wind. That's the thing.
That's true. Africa doesn't even want hydro. Yeah, it does want hydro.
Well, the problem is it's easier to get recycling on the board.
Yeah.
It's cheaper.
And we have 8 turns total, so 6 of the 8 need to be spent building 2 plants.
Right.
Presumably
Right.
in Africa.
Uh,
Africa or Oceania.
yeah.
Mhm.
Or both. I mean,
Yeah,
Or Asia.
one in each.
Yeah.
Or Asia.
I do have a card.
And just
for
doing the
Africa.
recycling will accomplish. So if you put a recycling thing in Africa, that'll accomplish 3 of those.
Yeah, that's what I.
and if we do hydro recycling, it will accomplish 3 of those. If we go to summits from them.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I want to know what happens to scientists
Six
if they're on a proposal and it flips. Do they stay, or do they come back to your hand? Does that count as leaving?
No, because that is leaving, and that sends you to the summit, or sends you like the person can choose where they go.
Do they?
Because it has to move once it's flipped, right?
Yeah.
It's obligated, isn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Oh, move scientist, if any, yeah. So yeah, the trick really is you get your proposal out, get your scientist on it, so that way when whoever's doing the other part that does the infrastructure flips it, that scientist can move to the summit
And
immediately.
so we're doing
Yeah.
recycling and hydro.
I think so.
yeah,
They're the easiest to get into.
I have
Yeah.
a card for Africa, so I can propose the recycling one.
If you want to wait that long,
Oh, yeah, that's true.
right? That's the trick. I mean,
Yeah.
I realize you want to be able to,
No,
to
no, no,
play
it's
one out of your
fine
hand
because
too,
I'm
but
last, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but that you could save for a future round.
Yeah.
when-
so it's all about timing now
Okay.
for all of us.
So actually, we should do recycling in Oceania
Mhm.
because it's one of those things.
yeah,
Not
Yeah.
that it matters that much. And then
yeah,
hydro in
Yeah.
either,
yeah.
well, Africa, one of them.
Oh, and I just realized in
Oh,
the
because
last-
they don't
I,
take recycling,
I
yeah.
built
We could do-
recycling in Africa, which
You
I
did,
shouldn't
which
have
you
been
can't
able
have
to
been able to
do.
do.
So yeah,
Good point.
recycling in Oceania and hydro in was it Asia
Africa.
or Africa?
Yeah, you could
I
also
don't
do
know.
recycling in Asia.
Yeah, either
Yeah.
way, doesn't matter.
Recycling in Asia gets you more money.
Recycling in Asia makes a lot of sense based on current geopolitics.
All right,
Okay.
so
So you can kick us off then.
And
Heather.
I
Yeah,
would
we're-
say one person who does the proposal should do money, and the other should do the scientist to get a second scientist out there, and thereby getting at least another person to a summit.
Yeah.
we only get one main action. So
Yes.
how
We
that
only
works?
get one
Oh,
main action.
Well, that's,
Okay.
This is what I'm not getting. I'm like, am I missing something? But it does say
Yeah, which
there,
is like
4
what-
people, 2 turns.
Yeah. Which is why what's going to happen here is that I'll make the proposal,
Mhm.
you'll do the infrastructure,
Mm-hmm.
and then next turn I guess I have to do the build. So that means,
or I mean, if they can get,
I mean-
if somebody else can get the money, then
But they only count.
but you need the knowledge on it too.
yeah,
Not just anybody can do the build.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's the person who does the infrastructure who gets that, because that's the only way we can keep track of it.
Correct.
So, yeah, we just need to.
If
Oh.
we're targeting these.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
and
mean,
then
we need to
since
eventually.
I'm
but-
last, I start with 5 money.
Correct.
So I don't need much money in order to be able to build something.
Recycle.
recycle. To build recycle, I only need $2 more. So yeah, I can sell something or whatever, and then I'll have enough.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And then who's gonna build hydro?
That's Jason.
Okay.
And we're building in Africa.
Okay. All right.
And you guys building recycle. Building recycle over in Asia makes more sense
Yeah.
from a money perspective.
Yes.
I just keep thinking we're missing something, but everything I see says no. That's how it is.
Well, let's see if we can.
Let's see what
Let's
happens.
see if we can buck the odds here.
Yeah.
Okay, no pressure. It's only the fate of the world.
Right?
Well, quite literally.
Seems like a lot of effort to produce a game to tell us we're all screwed.
Right? Yeah.
Well, the best time to start was yesterday, and the second best time to start is today.
Mm-hmm.
We've been planting trees a lot lately.
All right, let's roll.
Yeah. So, let's see. I don't have a useful card. Just double checking.
Okay.
Well, I guess that's a propose.
Wise words. That's right, Ritu. Now, if only we can save the planet with those trees.
I copied that quote from somewhere, so
Yeah.
it wasn't me. It
Definitely
was-
not original. Yeah, no, I understand that.
Yeah.
Same.
Okay, so I do have a card to play. That will not help me much now. Just have to propose something in that spot,
Yeah.
which I will.
Yeah.
And
Oh, on
Asia.
the left-hand side. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Good, yeah.
and so I was proposing a recycling
Mm-hmm.
in Asia.
Which will get you $6, and now also 2 tech cubes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty handy.
One.
Reduce the number of coal
I don't know.
mines.
You guys have all the ones over there?
I'll fix that later.
Okay.
And then I will
So that's
Oh.
send my scientist over there. Just
Yeah. Don't forget to add your disc.
Yeah.
And I think you can have multiple scientists.
no, I think it was just one.
I saw an example in the video that had they had at least 3 on one. I think at one point. I guess we can verify that.
Do not increase coal.
And then, is it valuable of me to sell? I would assume so.
Well, you just
What
did
was
gain
that?
$6. I don't know if you need, or you're saying it's like making it cheaper for somebody else
Yes.
to buy.
Mm.
Since I don't need this, and I'm not likely to be one of the ones building this round or next round.
I see some postings, actually Vital Lacerda mentioned some stuff to make the game easier, but his was just taking out the coal plant ones, which are 50. And I'm
I
like,
suppose we
that's-
could stack them so that the
Well,
first ones are the lowest.
One person said starting with 5 points allowed them
Helps.
to finally get past
Well,
the
yeah,
first
that's what I was
decade.
kind of wondering was like,
So there's something else
why
here.
just start at 0? Maybe just start with some points. But
Yeah.
you are right, though. You can only move scientists to unoccupied projects, lobbyist cards, or energy
Mhm.
summit locations of the same type.
Yeah, so I think I will sell just to
Okay.
lower the price, and then that gets me 3. Which I'll just turn this into 5.
Okay.
Turn
So you did all of it
this
then.
into it, and just because we want to maximize what we can do.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Well, and now I have the money to buy any of the infrastructures next round.
Right.
Is a thing.
Okay, this is me. Let's just start with the proposal. It's going to be hydropower, and I'm putting that in Africa in this location. $3. $3.
There's also, because it was Asia, Oceania, or Africa.
Well, Africa seemed to be. Oh, I guess
what is it? Where do you get the $3? Just so I know how to read it.
number of dollars equal to the number
Oh,
of
that
Wait,
does.
why are there only 3 there?
because there's
That's
only 3
all.
locations.
There's discs, slots there. They're different
Oh.
around the board.
Oh! Yes, notice that.
All right, Mark.
I mean, I guess the question
Since we
is,
could only build 2 anyway, we
Yeah.
could do Asia and Oceania
yeah, we could.
and save Africa for the next round.
So then I just put this here for 4
Well, we're going this direction. Why are we changing this up?
Because of the money.
because of the dollar value. We still get value here.
Because we still get 2 of them.
We still get Oceania and Asia. We were only gonna get 2 there anyway. And then the hydro and recycling are both over there. We're trying to get to the summits with our scientists.
That was actually Vital Lacerda's suggestion. Not only do we
Start
take
with
all the
5
coal
points.
plants out, but start with 5 points.
Okay.
Can I get the book again?
Ah, yeah. Except you know what? You can't do. Oh, wait a minute. You can do the infrastructure, right? You just can't do the purchase. So you can do the infrastructure for that, but then I have to be able to build it.
You have to come up with the money.
Well, I'm working on that. So this is $4 here, right?
Yeah, you'll have
So I'll have that, and then what I can do is I
What
can
am doing on my
actually.
turn?
Ugh.
You might be
Am I
building
doing-
the recycling.
Am I doing infrastructure?
Actually,
still
before
mi-
or
I'm still
infrastructure.
missing the benefit of doing this here instead of Africa.
It's just more money.
Then Mark, there's one disc we won't be flipping, right?
Well, but you would still be flipping a disc because
You'd
Oceania
be
has a
flipping a
disc. over
disc,
there.
but if we do one in Africa, we flip 2 discs.
No, you
No,
can only
you
flip one
don't.
per,
Yeah.
per one per turn.
Okay, there you go. All right.
I'm gonna play this card, so that'll get me another $3.
There's that one randomly. Does that work?
See if there's a hydro one.
We want a hydro one.
Yeah,
Okay.
hydro one.
We're stacking the deck,
Yeah, just a little bit.
which is what CEOs do anyway.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm not gonna let that joke go.
All right, so I used that card. I'm going to put my scientist in here. And then mark it. Do I want to buy one of those CEPs? For 2?
Oh,
Yes,
I
can do
finally
that.
found it in the quick reference. So if you control a region, you can spend its CEPs as your own, but you cannot sell them. So
I
you
knew
can
there was a reason. So you want to control the region
yeah,
because that will let you sell or use those
use
CEPs.
the purples, yes.
Yeah, that makes
All the way here in the
That
quick
makes sense.
reference is where I found it.
Yeah. So the video I watched was different than the
Yeah.
one you recommended, which
Mm.
might be why
I
got
watched like
that.
3 different
Yeah.
ones. Yeah, they're
Alright,
all
so I bought
different.
one of these.
I know I started with one that talked about competitive, but they covered the rule fixes from when they
All right, I'm
did
done.
cooperative. And then I went to one that was just cooperative.
Okay, I will start by playing a card.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and also in order to build a power plant, you must have enough knowledge in the energy source of the power plant.
Yeah, that's what Jason and I were just talking about. Was
Yeah.
the fact that he wouldn't be able to build it because
Right.
he can't. He
Yeah.
doesn't have the knowledge for it, but he can build the infrastructure.
Okay, so then I'm doing infrastructure for recycling, and then you're building the plant?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Wish there was a summation for points.
No, we'll wait up and go to this one, probably.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then
What's that?
now see, you can put a scientist out here.
Oh, I can. Even though it's already got an infrastructure.
I
Yeah.
don't think you can put it on ones with an infrastructure.
No, you can't. They can
Oh,
only
is it
go
just
on
proposals?
Yeah.
Dang it!
Mm-hmm.
What did I see on that stupid video? Those guys, man. I don't know. I don't like that video you posted.
I know. You know, there's one game that I gave up on. It was Empires of the North. Because every video I watched had mistakes, and I could not figure out just from the rule book the correct way to play.
Once they go here, they're permanent.
Correct. They stay down, and you're supposed to get either
Yeah.
2 tech cubes or $2.
It shouldn't be this complex.
Maybe I'll just focus on. All done.
Where'd your other tech cube go?
You start with 2.
You start
I'll
with 2.
start with that.
Ah! I found something important. When you get income, you can decide how much of it to receive in money and how much in victory points.
Oh, that's a key element.
Because I was like, it said
That's-
something
That's
Well, 'cause
important.
I got
about
a bunch
getting
of money.
or
So did
victory
I.
points. Yes,
well,
that's how we can get more money.
I assumed that what this meant was you collect money from money sources and victory points from victory
That's
point
what
sources.
I thought as well.
Okay, so
So-
income is either dollars
Yes,
or victory points.
that helps immensely.
That's important.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Jason,
I took my turn.
you don't want to mark. You don't want to do the market.
you could buy right now at 2 or sell and lower it.
Well, the question is anybody else going to need it at that cheap rate more than I do? I mean, I did spend one, so did Hannah.
And
I'm-
we are both going to get.
Well, I sold one. She's going to spend one.
I'm going to
build.
I'm going to do
the
infrastructure. So I have no idea what
Oh,
I'm doing
wait.
for my second turn.
You did this.
Which
Oh yeah.
You're
Oh.
supposed to get
Yeah.
$3, a tech cube, and a CEP.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So now you can't go to the market.
How do you have 5 cubes?
He got 2 from his card.
Ah.
I got $3. You said, Mark?
Yeah.
A tech cube and a.
and
A CEP.
This from
Yeah.
here.
Nope, you get it from here.
I do.
Now you can't go to the market.
Okay, that'll show me.
So now you're done.
Okay.
All right, Martha.
Okay. All right. So move all these back. Okay.
When they say co-op, they mean co-op. You have
first.
to coordinate. You have to
Yeah.
synergize.
I think we would have been fine if we'd have known that about the victory points instead of money.
That
Because we
would've
got
been
a
helpful
ton
too.
of money.
We did.
Yeah, we did get a ton of money. Because that's why I was like, in the example, it showed them getting negative 16 points. I was like, they must be able to get more than, where were we, 6 or 8?
7.
But I would comment that it doesn't matter what plants come out
Yeah,
because you max out at 500 plus.
yeah.
It doesn't go any further. As long as you have 1 point to spend,
Ah,
you're within the tolerance of the victory conditions.
oh, I see. Okay. All right.
Unless they're saying that hitting 500 plus is a lose, but that's not what I read.
Okay. So I've got no place to put a scientist. I guess I will sell.
For 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll sell for 3. Okay, and I don't have a card for infrastructure, I don't think. Infrastructure wind and infrastructure trees. Okay. So I'm going to prepare infrastructure for a purple.
So you're flipping this guy for
flipping that.
$5 and one of these,
$5 and what?
one of the CEPs.
Oh, very nice.
And I'm assuming you're moving here.
Yeah. And let me add my thing over there.
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
One thing.
Then you should start. Oh no, you need to build.
This advances.
Yes.
Now you can reset your tokens.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, they say technically when you end your turn, you should reset your tokens. but-
Yeah.
So what point do we
Oh,
resolve
That should be whoever
Oh,
put their last
Yeah,
piece. So
that
this
was
should have
when
been,
you built the infrastructure. Hannah
yeah.
moved there.
So
finished
you
that,
guys should
so.
resolve this
And
now.
you should get 1 recycle level for your scientist leaving.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh yeah.
And then
And
now
that's
we're
now-
going to get 2 levels on that.
On
Either
Recycle.
hydro and or recycle. So however you want to spend them.
I mean, I think at this point it's worth it for me to just get my point up there and, then
yep,
move that.
I agree.
And I think
Then
that
that goes
from
back
my
to the
perspective,
Mm-hmm.
what I want to do is actually
Maximize.
hit
Yeah.
this
Because that
now I get a point here. Now if I do a solar proposal, I'm in a position to actually build
Yeah.
the doggone thing.
Yeah. Okay.
yeah,
and
and
then
you get points because you're first in that
one.
track so far.
So
Well,
we
0,
do
but
that.
yeah.
Yeah, well,
If I advance next turn, yeah. But I won't be doing that this turn.
well, but what I meant is at the end of the victory points, because you're the only one on there, you'll still get some amount.
0.
I thought it was based on the person who was first gets.
It's the rankings, first and second rank,
Yeah.
but it's whatever numbers above
Correct.
Okay.
So you're correct. I would score
Yeah.
Plus if you're
all the zeros.
plus if you're out of goodie.
Yeah.
Plus, if you're out of goodie.
Well, you get
The little goodies.
Oh, when you get there,
Yeah.
you get
yeah.
And then, we need to check because, no one's moving. Oh, no, you're moving on recycling. So if you get 2 more recycling points, we can flip that guy over. Someone has to start moving on hydro because of that.
Well, that's what I'm doing. Or not? That's wind.
Well,
You
I'm
keep
sorry,
calling it like
wind.
this
I
one.
meant wind.
Well,
yeah.
I'm about to get a wind.
Oh, okay.
That's a long way.
I know.
But
Okay, so
Yeah.
We have
this
a
is
little bit of time. Yeah, so
your
I
turn.
just let me make sure I don't have anything useful for building.
Mhm.
Not recycling, not building recycling, but okay. And cards.
I don't have any that give me points. I have money or cubes.
I don't think I want to do anything with the market or so all I'm doing when it's turn is building it,
Mm-hmm.
which will cost 7 and one of these and one of the cubes.
Yep.
7 and a CEP and 1 tech cube.
Okay, so the CEP, Tech Cube, exchange that for. And then, so we built the darn thing.
Yay!
Recycle plant.
That's a recycling plant.
And then you need to put a cube here,
Yeah.
Yes, and that's one of these.
Yes.
and your control marker goes here.
Mm-hmm. And you can now use those purple discs. And by
Yeah.
the way, I now have 13 money.
So you should definitely be building a plant
I
at some
can
point
build
here.
something. Yes.
Yeah, and I think that's what's going to happen is as the first player marker moves around, it's going
Yeah.
to alter what order we have to be doing things
Yes.
in.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is you're done.
Yes, I am done.
You don't move your scientist. Oh, you don't have anywhere to go, do you?
Yeah, no, there's nowhere open.
Yeah.
I mean, I could do something here, but I
Eh,
don't want to.
Seems questionable. You could buy a CEP at 2 if you wanted
Yeah.
to close the market out.
But
Yeah.
that's a pretty cheap price to get one.
Yeah.
If you,
I
and
guess.
if you have 0,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, just in case.
just
Mhm.
best to have it in store.
Yeah.
And I have the money, so it's not.
And you didn't have any cards that you wanted to get, that you
No.
wanted to play. Okay.
oh, it's funny. I didn't know there were $2 chips. I'm like, you take change.
There's 1, 2s, and 5s. Yeah.
Well, and 10s for what
Oh,
that's
are there
worth.
10s in there?
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Okay.
had a 10 actually.
So
That
I
big one
am
right
there.
getting
Oh, there's
ready
one.
to
Okay.
build a plant.
Did we get victory points for building the plant already?
Oh, we should.
Do you?
You get them, yeah. When you
Oh,
spend,
yeah, yeah.
you get the points. So that's 5
5.
points for the recycling.
Right.
So we should
Because
get
I
10.
forgot that Jason scored those when he built his.
Yeah.
Okay. So now this is me.
Yeah.
And I am going to be building the hydro plant, which is going to cost me all my monies.
Mm-hmm.
So $9 plus a tech cube and a CEP.
Okay.
And that is going to get us 6 victory points. Oh,
Nice. Okay.
and we'll need a hydro plant, the blue one. Right
Yep.
there.
All right. I'm feeling a lot more comfortable now. Knew there had to be something.
Okay, and that gives me a cube here and a control marker here.
Mm-hmm.
And then, let's see. I'm a scientist, I can't move anywhere. I can buy from the, I don't have any money to buy from the market, and I can't sell. Oh, I can sell. I will sell one of these for 3.
All right. So we've got 2 turns left. Should we each do a proposal?
Well,
Or should we do a
it sh-
proposal on the infrastructure?
well, at the very least, you should have 1 proposal, but perhaps 2
That's
for
what I'm thinking.
us to build towards. I don't know.
Yeah. And
So-
also scientists.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm
To
gonna,
get
We're
out
gonna get
there,
scientists out.
Yeah.
So we're gonna need the forest ones.
Oh,
and
now-
and a solar.
Here's an interesting question. Obviously, we can't do it this turn,
Mm.
but we are currently the ones that are on the knowledge tracks.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's beneficial to have you guys not put your scientists out to make them available for us to be able to manipulate them as a thought. But it's also difficult to hit all of the tracks with two people.
It's to hit
so
all the tracks,
yeah.
yeah. Because the problem is all 5 of the tracks are listed there. And
Yeah.
so, for example, we have no need to build a hydropower plant, but someone has to get up on hydropower and go
Well,
to
we
these
do at least
hydropower
one,
things.
but-
I'm sorry, wind.
it'll be done.
I meant
oh.
wind. I
Yes.
don't know why I keep doing that. But
Well,
yeah.
we may decide there are some that
Yeah.
we're just like, that's not going to happen. Just don't
Right,
even bother.
so-
but don't waste your time on it. I think is the
Yeah,
problem.
I mean, certainly, some of these, if we have 1 or 2 left, it's not so bad. But even still, this is going to be -4 points in the 4th one. But, getting these 3, getting halfway on each of these seems reasonable. So
Yeah.
someone can start, I was thinking I could start on the forestry. Someone could start on the wind power. Just to get moving up, so we have somebody on all the tracks.
And the thing is, you could shuffle scientists around so long as you
Yes.
have 1 more space. You could do
Right.
the Cupid shuffle.
Because you can
circus.
always move your own scientists, so we can keep a bunch of proposals up, just for the purpose of moving scientists around.
If we've bought ourselves enough time, yeah.
Yeah.
So
How did I get the extra scientist, or did I?
You haven't yet.
Okay.
You would need to make a proposal.
yeah, you haven't done that yet.
Yeah.
Those are there.
Okay, so I have a proposal that
But you, where's your other scientist?
I haven't
Well,
got.
we all start with
we
one.
still have 2 turns.
I understand that, but you only have 2 out there in the pool.
There it is.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes. So yeah, I would say start looking at the next turn. So
Yeah.
things like, what do you know we have done? So we have Asia and Oceania done. So these are
Mhm.
done. We have recycle and water done. So what's left? Africa, solar, and trees.
Yeah.
Okay, for that section. For knowledge, obviously, I'm almost done with hydro.
Mm-hmm.
I have begun the process of doing solar.
Yeah.
Which I can definitely continue based on just the cards I have here
Yeah.
anyway.
So what I'm thinking, because keep in mind it's 2 stacks that get points, right? So we want to make sure.
Oh right,
we have
income.
2
You want at least 2
stacks
people on there.
on each one.
Correct.
So I have a lobby card giving me $3 for either proposing in Africa or proposing and getting an extra scientist. So I can do either one of those. I think one of us should propose in Africa to do solar, and one of us should propose somewhere to do forestry.
Yep.
What have we built? We built Asia
Asia and Oceania.
Okay. So
Yeah.
where we put the forestry is just what else is available. So
Mhm.
over here, maybe in South America, we still have to get 1 in each as much as possible.
So yeah,
Yeah.
you guys be looking at what's next.
Yeah. So if you want to do solar just because it's closest on that side, and I'll do forestry because it's on my side.
Sure.
I don't know.
That's, yeah.
And I guess I will.
I think the real trick is here with this side. This stuff here has to be built.
Yeah.
Right. Getting those out of the way quickly
Is good.
is good.
Yeah.
And we've accomplished this one.
Yeah.
We should have accomplished 3 up
Yeah.
there.
I don't really have a problem with turning these over early. So we did that.
we did a
a
recycling and a
water
water.
and a recycling.
Yep.
And you guys built a hydro,
Hydro.
and recycling.
Yep.
And
Oceania and Asia.
Oceania and Asia. So yeah, that's a lot better than where we were. Well, not a lot. It's pretty good.
So do also be thinking about what the summit has. So one of the tricks here is the fact that the summit has
A lot of forestry and solar.
we do have another solar and recycle.
Mm-hmm.
So we could do those 2 to get that summit done.
Yeah.
And it also accomplishes, well, it doesn't accomplish a 3x, but it does get a 2x out of the
Yeah.
way.
But that's why I'm thinking one of us builds solar in Africa and one of us builds forestry in either of these 2.
So let your cards guide you in that conversation there, Jason.
And then that's 2 more people moving up on tracks.
Yep.
Because we also need that sweet, sweet income.
Sweet income.
All right. I will propose forestry in a place that
Neither of these
Yeah.
is food.
But you're targeting the right side.
Yeah.
For the
South
tech
America or
cubes?
Europe.
Yeah.
Get more money from doing it?
Well,
no,
his,
he's
his
going for
thing
the
is for
third side
tech
for tech
cubes,
cubes.
yeah,
Yeah.
so whichever one.
Yeah.
He gets to, that lets you move a scientist, Jason. That's the reward for doing that. I don't know if that's important to you right now.
But he can get a scientist as well, no?
No, it says specifically
Oh,
move.
okay.
In which
Well-
case, then it might not be good targeting.
Okay, so these aren't going to really apply then.
So then you might go for the money.
Yeah, then go for money
Yeah.
or getting a scientist.
Yeah.
You've got a ton of tech cubes over there already.
Yeah.
And as of right now, I easily have enough money to buy the forestry plant.
Okay. That's gonna mean somebody else will have to build the infrastructure in the
Yep.
meantime.
But it has to be somebody that has. Oh, that's right.
So
Infrastructure
you
does
get
not
5
require
money.
knowledge.
Yeah. Oh, and you get a disc on forestry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then
That was my proposal.
Do you
I,
want
I
to?
can still move the
so then
scientist.
Oh,
we
yeah,
can
for
do
sure.
Africa.
Put one out there.
Am I missing one?
Don't forget to mark your disc.
Oh, there it is.
So you could.
Oh, so, wait a minute. Okay.
You can still play a card as long as you met the requirements
Yeah.
already.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, it doesn't time out. It doesn't, yeah, the order doesn't work.
Your cards aren't lined up correctly for that.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you want to go to market?
It's cheap. Someone else might need it cheap.
Oh, I've got.
I've got 2 already.
Hmm.
So no, I think
Okay.
I'm good.
All right.
I do have
Don't
an
forget to mark your
infrastructure.
proposal. Although technically you clear them.
Alright, I could do infrastructure for forestry, but I'd like to propose something just so I get a token on the board. But I can do either if anyone has a preference.
I mean, we do need 2 forestry
Yeah.
plants.
Should I do that instead?
Well, that or, I mean, so you said you have the money to build the plant,
Yes.
right? So yeah, you might want to do a proposal to get.
So should I do the proposal or infrastructure? Because I could just do the infrastructure. for
Because
forestry
one of us
now.
could do the infrastructure next round, and then you
Okay.
get to build.
Yeah,
the
anybody
plans.
can
Okay.
anybody can do the infrastructure.
Alright.
Only
so-
the 2 of you will be able to, or he will be able to build the plant. Now, if you don't do a forest proposal, you won't be able to build the building
Right.
because you need the
Points.
knowledge.
Or I need to get a scientist there.
I do have the money to build the plant.
Oh, if you've got enough money, then that's
Yeah.
fine.
Then
Okay.
and then
Yeah.
as long as we build the infrastructure before it gets to his turn,
All right.
which means
then,
me. Oh, that's not good.
Well, then I don't. I'm gonna do this then. I'm gonna do solar in
don't have that money.
Africa.
The timing's gonna go wrong already.
The
So,
infrastructure's
I'm gonna
doesn't
spend
cost anything.
that,
Oh yeah, you're right.
and I get 3 cubes. And
No,
yeah, and so I'm gonna
no,
get.
you don't get 3 cubes.
You don't get
Oh,
the 3
never
cubes
mind. I
till
need
you
a
build it.
scientist.
That's right. That's right. I get a scientist.
And you don't pay this either.
That's right. Okay.
So yes, you
I
either
still
gain a
have
scientist or
this.
move one. Yeah, you gain a scientist. Gain a scientist.
Being a scientist. Okay. And then I could put one because I did the proposal.
Well, you
Wow.
put one because you're taking the scientist action.
Yeah, it doesn't matter who does the proposal. You can just put the
Your
scientist.
executive
Okay.
your executive action.
Oh,
is
that's
to,
right. I'm gonna use that, and I've done propose. Okay, so I've got a scientist there, so I'll get going on the solar track.
Okay.
And
So
So
actually, you need to put one out here for doing the proposal.
that's right. Okay, so there's mine. Although we're at 0. Let's see. I could use a disc. It's at 2.
Yep.
So there's 2.
Take it away.
I'll buy a disc somewhere here, and now it's at 1.
No, you
No, it's at
bought
3.
it's, no,
Oh,
no, it's
sorry.
not. It's where it's at. The market is not empty.
Oh yeah, sorry.
But I bought it at 2.
You did buy
Yeah.
it at 2.
Yeah, and it goes down to.
No, that's
No.
when you sell.
That's when you sell.
So.
When you sell it, it drops the price.
That's right. Oh no, it goes up if I buy.
No, it
No,
goes
it
up
goes
when
up
the market
if-
empties. When the market closes, the price goes up and the discs go in.
Okay.
As far as I know, that's how I read it. Sell one, reduce price. Buy one.
Oh, you're
if
right.
empty, increase price and refill market.
But yeah, I remember it for some reason. Yeah, they're not the same. Okay.
They are not.
All
This is
right. So I did the market, and I did a card. Oh yeah, and I get $3 for the card. Okay. And then that's available.
And so we bless the rains down in Africa to not come
We-
because it's
Yeah.
a solar project.
We do but we bless the rays down in Africa. Okay, so that is the end of that phase.
Yes.
Now, income,
Yes.
money or,
Or
victory
points.
points. So yellow gets
3.
3, 4.
Yeah.
Total.
What would you like?
Okay, so how
We
many?
have 16 points
Yeah.
right now. I think we're okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 14.
So we'll still be at 2.
Yeah. So I'm going to split it though. I'm gonna
Yeah.
do like
Can you
2 and
split
2.
it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
can
can
do it
choose
however
however
you
you wanna
want.
take
it.
So
Yeah.
2 money and 2 points.
Yeah. I
Okay.
think
I'm going to take the 3 money in anticipation of building more.
Yep.
So,
because I know I'm doing infrastructure this round.
yes, and I
And
think I
then
am also.
You and I get nothing
I
because
get a
we are
rock.
both on zeros.
Yep.
Yep.
And now we're going to do.
These. So I
The-
believe I flipped them all over.
Yeah, I think you did.
So I think that's it.
And now we need plants in
Okay.
these 4 regions.
When do I subtract the points? Or when do we subtract the points?
After we
Yeah.
identify what the carbon, the
20,
CO2 contribution is.
40, 60. Oh, thank you. 80. And that's it.
So we are not above the threshold that
No.
requires us to spend points.
But we should
We-
spend a few, I think.
I don't know about that
Well,
particularly.
the points it'll get more expensive
Yeah.
to lower it if we need to.
Yeah.
Oh,
right
was
now
I
it
saying
only
right now
costs
it's
1
cheaper?
point.
Oh,
Yeah,
sure,
I would say
spend it all.
let's spend it all.
So 8 points.
8 points.
Well, but we didn't lower our victory points
We haven't
according
lowered
to
it
the
yet,
subtracted.
Oh, right.
Oh, that's true.
So
Yeah,
we're at
so
18.
and
Minus
we have-
14, so we're at 4.
4, so let's spend all 4. 3, 4 to go to there.
Yeah.
Okay, and then these go into the supply. Okay. And then, can I see the book again? There was something about moving these out, which now I can't find. I thought it was as soon as you build one.
Moving what out?
But,
I think it's when you fill it, then you can go back and start removing.
yeah, see, and I thought it was quicker, but I can't find either in here, which is irritating. Alright, so then, okay, so what are we doing now? So we've got 2 infrastructures and 2 builds going on these.
Correct.
And then what are we building next?
Forestry.
Yeah, we need another forestry.
Yeah.
We
And
don't
we
need
do-
it first round,
Not necessarily, no.
but it, you know,
I mean, in
Well, this
ultimately,
is 4 turns, so we have 4 turns left, one of which can complete another plant.
it would probably be wise, at least for me, to build do one more hydro proposal,
Yes.
because then
Someone
that
needs
would
to.
get me up there.
Yeah, someone needs to.
And
And someone could start on either complete that, and then for the last turn, someone can propose a wind.
honestly,
So
the
we
hydro
eventually-
proposal doesn't even need to be completed at that point.
Yeah.
It's really done everything we need.
Yeah.
Because we only need one more hydro only for this, which is just a scientist move.
Yeah.
So as far as I'm concerned, once the hydro proposal is made, I'll throw my scientist on it and it's done.
Okay.
There is no more effort needs to be put into it.
Alright, so then are we just gonna skip doing this one? Cause I mean,
I
we can just say
think
we're just not gonna do
I
it.
think so. There's
Okay.
no real compelling reason to raise
I'm
wind
fine
at
with
all.
that, cause it's, yeah,
I mean, I will raise it a little.
Yeah.
But that's it's hardly anything.
yeah. Plus, I mean, when we get summits, there may still be wind spots. But
Yeah.
it does mean there needs to be a wind proposal somewhere.
Well,
for
I can't build the
people to go
plant.
to.
I'm not at level 1.
The green one.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, so you should propose another forestry so
Well,
that
and
you
if
can.
he sends it and we finish
Well,
one.
or
Yeah.
move your scientist to the summit,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you move your scientist to the summit, or I mean,
Yeah.
Or we
infrastructure.
just do the shuffle
If we
back
do-
and
Oh,
forth.
yeah,
and
exactly.
actually, because there's a forestry and a sun,
Mhm.
Correct.
so that is something we can do.
Correct.
So if both
and
of
then
us,
that would get you.
Yeah.
I could propose, do the one that allows me to move my scientist.
yeah,
Yep.
and then we'll both be able to build on the next turn. So that leaves you guys free to do whatever.
Well, I'm just wondering is if I should build infrastructure to pop somebody's scientist out. Like I could build the infrastructure on yours
Mm.
to get your scientist there first,
Yeah.
so that on his turn
Yes.
Yeah.
he can get his out there.
Resolve it.
Mhm. And then that's done quicker.
And
That's
then
true.
he's at level 1 and he can build the plant.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Right?
Yeah.
I think that
yeah.
makes sense. So in that case, then what am I doing? I am spending a CEP, which I will spend from here, right?
Yes, because you control
Because I
it.
control that region. And we will flip
Here it
this
is.
and
I
I will
found
gain
it in a side panel.
3 tech cubes.
So yes, they don't get moved until there's no space. You are correct. Alright, so the way these go away is if there's no space to build something,
Right.
then you just remove one and you get that
Does
back.
it say if we can choose or if it's
Let's see. Where does it say? The leftmost fossil fuel power plant.
okay? So we can't
Oh, it
choose
doesn't
the,
resolve
the
until the end of your
superior
turn.
number.
No.
So you'd have to wait another.
And I
You'd have to
purposely
wait till your
put the
second turn to build
smallest
the
ones
plant, which is
out.
fine.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but you'll still be able to move your
Yeah.
I was about to say wizard. You can move your wizard out.
Well, sufficiently advanced science is indistinguishable from magic,
You're a science wizard.
which is also a
All right.
quote I stole from somebody else.
Absolutely, Isaac Asimov.
Yeah,
Um,
it's used by so many people.
Martha,
Yes.
I'm assuming you want your guy to move here
Yes, I would.
to complete that summit when Jason's turn arrives. I got my tech cubes for flipping
So
that.
then I get to move
Yes, you do.
there.
Perfect. So that'll let you build that plant.
Which is
And I don't have to move my scientist because you're going to build the infrastructure on your turn.
I could.
Or I
mean,
might.
Well, somebody needs
Somebody
to build
should.
the infrastructure,
Yeah.
or else I'm not going to be able to build it.
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Although that's interesting then. Yeah, because it does need to happen off your turn.
Oh yeah, I can do it on my turn.
That's true.
In which case you can start if you started a new forestry. So if you because we do need a second one. If you want to propose one, that's also going to move you to a point.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So eventually you'll end up. Well, it'll still be one, but you'll end up further up on the track.
Well, and you could even get all the way to here
Yeah,
on your
which
by
we
the end of
do.
your
Which
second
we do
turn.
need.
Yeah.
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 Okay, cool. So I did the build infrastructure thing.
All right, and then we have to.
Which was that? That was this one, wasn't it?
Think
Okay.
about these.
That was. I can actually play this card.
And then I'm looking if I can build another infrastructure on solar. I can knock that one out.
Well, I built this infrastructure.
Oh, you built that. Okay, so,
So
you
I
need to
a
build
second.
another.
Yeah, you built the recycling,
get
so
$3.
recycling in water or recycling in solar.
Yeah. Maybe I'll do the wind. The wind.
So I have.
Well,
I'm
that
starting to
requires
build up just
building
enough
it.
cash to be able to do a plant at some point here, which is
Yeah.
So
helpful.
just so I know, I am not required to move my scientist on my turn, correct? Somebody else is going to build the infrastructure, is going to move there, and that will trigger.
correct.
Okay. So I might.
Or
I'm going to propose
you
something,
could.
but
You
I'm-
could.
You could propose and place another scientist.
Or you could move it, and then I could put
Okay.
in a scientist
Here's the thing:
or someone else.
is the one
again.
that or I can move my scientist going to give me tech cubes. I'm up to my cheeks in tech cubes, so I'd rather get a different
Yeah.
bonus.
Yeah.
So, yes, okay, this will work.
So I think I don't have ever put my scientist. I could
Oh, it's still
buy
not
a CEP. I'm almost done.
Yeah, no,
the
no,
question
I'm
is
sorry,
whether I
I thought
buy a
you said-
CEP
Yeah.
Yeah,
here.
it's cheap.
It's very cheap and you only have one, so if you have the money.
I mean, I do, but it's like I'm kind of trying to make sure I'm saved up for some of the more expensive
Yeah.
power plants.
Then
And
you
I
know.
do have this region. So it's
Yeah.
not like I don't have access to these CEPs right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to say I think I'm good.
Okay.
Are these?
All right.
These are mine. I'm all
All right.
up
So
in
the
tech
two
cubes
of
now.
you have most of the tech cubes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, why did I get? Why did I get those?
I don't.
Was it because you built the infrastructure and it was a tech cube?
I think I already had. Now I'm confused. Hang
Were
on a
those
sec.
not your cube?
They were sitting here. That's why I'm not sure why they're sitting here. So let me think about this. My turn. I did this
Mm-hmm.
right, which flipped that. The yellow one or the sun gives me 3, but I only had 1. I played that card, which gave me 3 money. Yeah, these are not mine.
Did you already take 3?
I did
Okay.
because I only had 1.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Only Jason is allowed to hoard cubes around here.
Yeah.
Kind of want to build a win just because it's the tallest one in the school.
Those are some pretty fancy meeples.
Well, these aren't meeples.
Out there, everything's meeples.
No,
Yes.
they have to be people to be
What
meeples.
they do not.
So
They
the forest
do
I
not.
will say
These kinda look like
sheeple,
the
I
enchanted
believe,
forest.
is also
So-
incorrect.
Oh yeah.
Design for enchanted forest, the forest looks like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I still have not been.
I've not been either.
I believe it's a local rite of passage, so next summer I definitely need to go.
We could go together.
I've definitely been a few
down.
times.
Why would I? Oh, that's
My-
right.
My aunt took my
Okay.
brother and he
Well, yeah.
brought me back a little dragon statue, and so
Oh.
I was
So you're
happy he
proposing.
thought of me.
In Asia, Asia.
Yeah, I would like to do there, but this card plays. I could stack of money, couldn't I?
I mean, we still can't build more than 2
Yeah.
power plants.
Or do you want another scientist?
I mean, in some cases we can build 3.
I don't know that getting another scientist is valuable.
But
Yeah.
these are always going to happen.
Well, but we don't score.
Oh, actually,
Oh, she makes
no,
a good
but we
point.
get new
Yeah.
ones.
If
every
you're not
round.
putting it in regions, but it's not gonna get built. So I don't know.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, wherever we don't build,
Yeah.
new plants are coming out. Yeah, it's a good
but
point.
these come out everywhere that doesn't have a plant for that decade.
In that decade, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So main thing is out of the 8 turns we can always build 2, but we want to try to set it up so that
Perhaps at some point in
turn
the
we can
future we
get
might build 3. Yeah. So yeah, the proposal should go into other regions, even though
Yeah.
it doesn't benefit us on here
Mhm.
as much.
okay. Actually, it does behoove me to take the scientist because then I have a scientist to move.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Proposing, which gets me a scientist.
And it also advances you on here.
Mm-hmm.
And then you could put that one also in
Yeah.
the forestry. And then so when those are built, we'll
Yeah.
move up 2 more.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Did you play a card?
No.
No.
Okay, so I'm doing infrastructure on solar, which I don't
I
think
didn't know. Did you want to buy a CEP? Or sell one, I guess.
No, I need the money.
Okay, so I'm doing infrastructure on solar. No, what am I saying? I'm building solar. Oh
Okay.
no, I have to pay one of those anyway.
Yep.
10 and 2 cubes,
Correct.
which is all my cubes, for 8 points. I'll move this up 8. And yay, rural solar farm.
I don't know how you would ever get in a position where you would replace those. Not in the co-op game.
There.
I mean, we'd have to have more rounds, So a 2,
Yeah.
well, but a 2-player still technically has the same
Oh.
number of things going out.
On here it's possible because there's only 3.
That's true.
But on like the 5 one,
Yeah.
no.
No.
But that one's certainly possible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe the 4 ones,
Maybe the 4, yeah.
but that would, be focused on a region.
Right.
Yeah.
I have a scientist and no
Nowhere to
place
place
to
it.
put the scientist. Don't really need to buy or sell.
And we also have to accomplish one of these.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, so I have 2 infrastructure ones.
But they're
So-
secret.
I haven't built any infrastructure, have I? No, I've built one.
Expressive goals.
How dare
Okay.
you, sir?
I only need to build.
Industrialized much.
I only need to build one more infrastructure somewhere that isn't Asia and isn't recycling, and I could fulfill both of mine. Because this one is just 2 different ones and in 2 different regions. Or the same region. Let me check my book. Pass the book. 12. Or sorry, prepare.
I have to build 2 matching plants, which means, in theory, to accomplish this, I have to build another hydro plant.
I have to build 2 different.
This
Yeah.
one wants me to have maximum
These 2 in
maximum value in
different
2
regions.
knowledge tracks.
Yeah, and mine are builds, which
You need 3 tech cubes.
Yeah.
What a load of crap! That is so stupid.
Why does it?
Well, you have to spend them to do
Two.
stuff. So, I mean, I've got a stack of them now, but I have to spend 3 of them on my turn.
Yeah.
Alright, hang on. Take a look at this card.
Ugh.
Okay.
This
This is my
says
last decade, by the way.
It says prepare at least the number of infrastructures in different regions depicted on the bottom of the card. But why does it have 3 regions together and then 2 and then 1?
it doesn't have 3, 2, and 1.
Well, it shows 3 regions with pluses
Uh huh.
and then 2 regions.
So
with
North
pluses.
America, Europe, and Asia, or South America, Africa, and Australia. Or
Right, so
Oceania.
it's dividing those into 3 groups.
2 groups.
2 groups. Read left to right.
Left to right.
Yeah, the pluses go in between the continents, not below them.
Oh, it's confused. Okay. Oh, I see. You know what? It was. I thought I saw a comma. Okay.
Oh.
Ignore that. Okay. So I only need to build 1 infrastructure to do both, and that one's in Asia. So it just needs to be either Africa, South America, or Oceania. So mine are
You
pretty
need
easy.
infrastructure.
I just need to build 1 more infrastructure.
Well, it turns out that I need to
Yeah.
propose a hydro down here in order to accomplish this.
Okay.
So,
And that is
Well, I have to build.
Oceania.
yeah,
If I build the infrastructure there, that completes both of mine.
right. So I can do the proposal, you can do the infrastructure, and then
Yeah.
I can do the build.
Okay, so I just built.
and I just
And-
need to completely build something somewhere else. And different than the recycling.
But I have to have 3 cubes. That's miserable.
Such a stupid project. It's unbelievably simple compared to some of these.
Well, I don't have a place
I
to
pick
put a
them and say
scientist.
go.
No
I'm
doubt.
gonna need this for infrastructure,
Yeah, I'll take
and
I'll
I don't have a
take,
card to play.
Carl.
Okay,
Hey.
so I'm done. I've got nothing.
Okay, so infrastructure. Let's make sure. Do I have an infrastructure that's relevant? I do not.
Bear in mind that if you do that this turn, you will only get 1 CEP back. If that's important. But you can spend these too.
Yeah, if you do that this turn, do you mean?
Oh, because we only have 1 in the thing. But I could buy first.
Yeah, but then the market's closed, you wouldn't get any.
Oh, I could.
Does that only apply to going to the market, or it applies to
It
both?
applies to that too.
Not worth it for 2 money. Okay.
Now that would benefit her
What?
if you were to do that.
What, buy or sell?
Buy.
I was thinking sell,
Oh no.
because
that
at
would
this
not work.
point I only have 4 money because I just paid for that, and so I was thinking to sell
When
to
you sell,
lower
you're only
the
gonna get
price.
2.
Yeah, you don't get 2 out of it.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
what do you need?
Well, I just need to propose
Something.
something.
Okay.
Or not propose, well, I could propose
Oh,
or
so
I
you're
could
gonna
build
have infrastructure.
infrastructure. I was thinking about doing infrastructure.
But that
because
means you
we
can
need
spend
to-
you can spend these.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
could spend those.
Mm-hmm.
And so I still get one back and I'm still doing okay. It's
Mhm.
not the best, but we're cooperating so I don't have to maximize everything.
Mm-hmm.
And just remember, you can't sell these. You
Right.
can use them
Yeah.
as payment only.
Yeah. And then
Oh,
Okay. And this is round 2.
Round 1.
Oh, we're on 20.
The second decade.
Yeah.
Yeah, phase 1. Jason says he's only good for the end of this decade.
Okay.
Just so you know.
We'll
my
just have to
carriage is
do
turning
his
into a
terms.
pumpkin.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, no doubt. Especially if I want it for
Okay,
Luther
we'll
tomorrow.
just pick one.
Yeah.
God, yeah.
Well, I mean, the good news is,
Wait.
so it's you and me and Michael.
Well, you could do
Okay.
either infrastructure.
He's a
and
sharp
then-
guy.
He is.
Yeah.
He's,
Then he can
he's
get
quick
to
on
here
the
and we
uptake.
can
He's probably gonna whip
complete
his bowl.
Yes.
Friday.
I would imagine. Yeah.
And I don't have anything I could do with my scientists.
And
I
it will
don't
be
want to
set
go to the market.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I don't have
We
a
have a
cart.
fourth. Pretty sure we have a fourth.
You'd mentioned
said it was
that
full
it was
up.
full.
Yeah.
Well,
I do
but-
think we need more proposals just to get more points on the knowledge tracks.
It's hard to make proposals when you have to build plants.
I know.
Yeah. I mean, I could put a proposal out and we could build one next turn, but
Yeah.
I don't really want to wait because then you guys will be able
Then-
to build right
Then
away.
just do one of the forest infrastructures,
Yeah.
whichever.
Sweet. Thank you. So this-
Blue goes up another one.
Oh, Paul's gonna be here.
Yeah, and I'll
I don't
spend one of
No,
those.
Paul.
You do.
Do I?
I can't.
Yeah, Paul Otto.
Mark,
Mark,
Oh,
can
okay,
you
cool.
move
Take-
one of those to the
He's
Yeah.
a good dude.
Yeah.
I like him.
And
He's
you
short
get
too.
and you get 2
Mhm.
back.
Yes, he will definitely not
I
slow
get-
us down.
well, I only get one back.
Okay.
So I feel like there's a good chance. We if
And
we
that
get here
empties
at
it,
6:30 and get
which
started.
moves, and we
Yeah.
get 2 more.
Well,
in
we
there.
won't spend an hour
it's
and a
close.
half,
Yeah.
you know.
Anything else you want to do?
There's nothing else I can do.
Okay. All right.
How do you play this competitive?
And then no, because this looked far more interesting
You
and
did
actually
this?
has a better
Yeah,
rating.
yeah.
Does
Okay,
it?
so
Okay.
Yeah.
you and I each get 2 points in forestry or sun.
I want 2 in forestry, please.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm.
Boom. So that's gonna flip
Mhm.
this
That
guy.
one.
Woo!
And I will take 2 in sun.
Pink. Okay, that was
Nice.
you level 2. That's
Yeah.
good.
Did you move your scientist to one of the summits?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
have them.
that's
both
what they're-
there.
that's what
Okay,
they're
so
resolving
you get
now.
that
And that was
back.
this one,
Yeah.
right? So it's
Yep.
Yeah,
off.
I missed that little bit while I
Mhm.
was.
and take your guy back to your bowl.
Oh, and I guess technically then we also flipped this,
Yes,
right?
and
And we built solar in
Yeah.
Africa,
yeah,
and now we haven't built it yet. We're about to build.
and then we'll be
Forestry
done.
then.
Yeah.
Well, there'll be one more forestry we have to
And
finish.
I'm 1 point away from halfway on the solar.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Okay.
And I've got one more for the hydro, which I'm
Alright.
about to do, right?
You know,
So-
what's funny in hindsight is I'm not even sure we kind of needed the 5 points to start with, but I feel like we
Really
could have.
do.
It was close. Because we only had 4
Yeah.
when we finished last decade.
Yeah.
But we weren't at an end game condition.
That's also true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that 1 phase or 2? I'm sorry, 1 round or 2?
That was
That
one.
was one.
1. Okay.
Yeah. So this is start of round 2.
Yeah.
And
So,
I am
Ideally,
going to.
both. Who's building both of these?
Those are both forestry.
Yeah.
I'm building
I
one
can't,
of them.
can't build anything.
Okay.
I'll be building that one.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have the money to build. I can do infrastructure. I could do a proposal.
I
just
am
to
in the
start us.
same boat.
Yeah,
So I
so-
only have 4 money, so we can only build one of those.
Yeah. I am going to propose another hydro over here, so I would be on track to complete.
Mhm.
Okay.
Um,
So then, I would then propose something, and you could either also propose or build infrastructure,
have a hydro, please.
depending on what you need.
Well,
Okay.
what I really need is to
Or-
be the one to
Or
build
to level
it,
2s.
Yeah.
Oh, this is still level 1, thankfully.
That's level 1. Yeah.
I'm going to grab.
There's 2 level 1s for each one.
Actually, is grabbing a scientist even. Does it even matter? I guess.
Well,
I'm not-
unless we get more proposals out, we don't have a lot of places to put them.
Yeah.
because we're building things so quick. So I think it's
Yeah.
it's a good idea. I mean, you know,
So
we
I
get
think I just
stuff.
get the cash out of it.
So yeah, if you put a proposal, you can get a bunch of money. So here you get 4 money,
So $3.
or there you'd get 5.
So I'm setting up to be able to build that hydropower after the infrastructure's done. But you said you needed to do
I can do
infrastructure for, right?
infrastructure, yeah.
So we're kind of collaborating on that to finish it out and gain
Yeah.
our personal items.
And then you can propose something.
Yeah, I mean, I need to propose recycling because
Yeah.
that's where I am.
And you can propose recycling
Yeah.
there.
So I could do this
We don't necessarily need to build the recycling.
Right.
We just need to propose
Yeah.
it.
to
And
play
that'll give you
this
more
and
money
go to
so
the
that you can
market
build something.
to buy a CEP.
Okay. And
That's
that
gonna
gives
cost
us 2 points.
3.
Nice.
Yes, that's still good. Yeah, and that's why I did that, was to give us some more points.
Mm.
And then I will put my scientist. This is all one, right? It's hydro.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And that's my second turn for the decade.
All right.
I don't
So-
have any place either to put a scientist.
We'll play-
Did you gain a CEP for this?
Oh,
no.
yeah, you should have.
Nice.
I also bought one,
Yeah.
so that then makes this go up. But you have access to the
Yeah.
market your turn.
Yeah.
Okay. And you're building.
I played.
Oh, and I'm here, so we flip the hydro.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
crap.
And you're building a forest, right?
I am.
Ooh, and he's getting money for it too.
Mm-hmm.
I will.
Would you like to build this one or that one?
Well,
Oh,
if
this
he's
is all
building,
eligible to
he
build.
has to.
Yeah.
If he's putting infrastructure, it's over there.
Yeah. Which I'm building the plant. That one
Oh.
doesn't have any infrastructure yet. Yeah.
From my angle, I couldn't tell.
All right. There is the 12 that is
Mhm.
duly required. There is that guy,
Okay.
and there's the 3 tech cubes.
Oh no, he's below his threshold.
I am. I've been screwed.
Alright, we get 10 points.
And you need one of your markers
Get a cube.
here,
Mm-hmm.
and your control marker.
Yeah, and your
Here.
hex thing. And these are now available for you to use to spend.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Nice. Nice.
Mhm.
We got our points.
Yeah.
Sweet.
And you want to do anything else?
Um.
Because, yeah, the other thing to keep in mind is, yes, these are going down, but now they're worth double.
Yeah, they cost more.
Yeah.
Oh, you just finished one of these too.
Oh, yes. There we go. And we have not finished a 3 summit. That would be a nice one to knock out.
Where else
Oh,
would I
are you
do?
gonna do a solo proposal on your turn? Because that would then flip that. Because you'd be halfway.
I thought I was building infrastructure somewhere.
Yeah. I mean, we were talking about you building it here,
Yes.
but
Because that
Um,
completes both of my goals.
it could
also.
be
Well, I'm
next
so
turn.
worried about.
I mean, we're
That's
set up
true.
for it next turn
Okay.
for that. So
So if I move to a summit,
this would be more advantageous.
I'm not
Yeah.
obligated to go to one that matches the plant, right?
Yes, you are.
I am. Okay.
Yeah, you must go to one that's from the location you were from.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like that one with wind. none of them
But
do.
when you gain your points,
Yep.
you gain from whatever's at that summit.
Yeah.
But we do need a 3-1 in current.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's a 3-1 as well.
That would be
Yeah,
good.
that's a much
And
better.
I'm going to
3-1.
Cheaper.
propose recycling.
Okay.
Nice.
So,
So
That's
then,
my turn.
do I need to propose another solar?
I'm gonna go home, guys.
Yeah.
No worries.
Okay.
You guys feel free
Yeah.
to play my stuff.
Yeah.
No, we'll wrap you up here. I need
But
to.
we need
I
the turns.
I'm
Yeah.
back here and hinged my jaw yawning over here.
I need to wrap it up also because I do have to go to work early. So.
All right.
And
But we'll finish this turn out.
it is biologically 11 o'clock.
yeah, that was messing me up all day too. I don't know what time it is. My body's
Not
telling
me.
me.
I
it's-
love fallback.
Oh, I do too.
Oh, I like it, but it does take a little bit of adjusting to it.
But it makes the mornings better. It doesn't make
Yeah.
the evenings better.
Yeah.
No.
All
All right,
right.
I
so
feel, I
then-
feel about
Thank
the
you.
same.
Good game.
Yeah,
So, then we got it figured out on the second pass.
we did. I think we got a handle on it.
Okay, so if I propose a solar, I
Yeah,
can move
then
up
that'll
there.
bump this up and flip that one.
Okay, so what have I got
I
here?
was gonna say, is there one you want to target?
I only have one proposal. And if I do it on the worker, which I don't really need one, but I can move something.
Oh, you're proposing a solar? That'd be excellent, because then at some point, if I could build it,
Yeah,
or actually I just
That's
need to do
right.
the infrastructure, right?
that's right.
I would do the
Yeah.
infrastructure on it,
Yeah.
and that would finish one of these.
Okay, and any particular place I should propose it?
I mean, one where it's allowed,
Yeah.
so it's one of these three.
Here.
Yeah. Oh, I need to do it on one of these spots, so I'll
Yeah.
do it
There you
there. Which gets me another scientist. I don't have a place to put. Well, no, I can put one scientist here.
What's your benefit?
$3.
Oh, nice.
$3, so
And you've
Yeah.
done your scientist placement. Don't forget to cover your executive action.
executive action. Thank you.
Mhm.
So I'm at 7 money, so I can build something cheap. And that's done. Actually, yes, I have these scientists sitting around. Maybe I'll put one somewhere for something.
That's not a bad idea, although you've already done your
Is
scientist
there
for this
one
turn.
where
Yeah.
you could, this one you can move a scientist? So you
Yeah,
could put
you-
it there and you could, does it have to be one of your own scientists?
No, you
though?
can move anybody's scientist.
What?
Um,
You've got to be kidding.
no, it must only
It's
be
gotta
your
be your own.
It must be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that does give you additional speed on the
Yes,
track.
yes.
Speaking of which, you do
Yeah,
the
okay.
tech cube,
So I get that.
and you flip that.
I get that. And what do I get? I get a
Tech cube.
cube. Okay, which is good because I don't have any. And I played a card. And I don't really need one because I do have these I can spend if need be. So I don't see a reason to go to the market. So I am
Next
done.
turn, you would achieve those by
Yes.
building that
Infrastructure.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
All right, Hannah.
So, does it make more sense for me to build infrastructure? I think the proposal still makes the most sense because we need to move this up.
Yeah.
So,
It'd
Oh
be
yeah,
nice,
well, to
'cause
max
that
it out.
one's- That one's completable.
Yeah, you certainly could. And the advantage is that the proposal, the scientist, and
because the
yeah.
recycling goes over
Yep.
to that.
Exactly, and then that completes that one.
and then I would also do the hydro, which
Oh.
would complete the
Yes.
hydro. So we
So, yeah.
complete 3 of those next
Yeah.
turn.
So yes, do a
That we aren't
recycling.
playing because we're
But
Well,
we're
in theory.
we're anticipating where
Yeah.
we would be going. I think that's
Yeah.
important
So
to
we can at least
To
play
give it-
understand
something.
our
Yeah.
success. You
Yeah.
know.
So go ahead.
yeah.
So you
Okay.
want a recycling proposal, and where would you
Yes.
like to put
Well,
it?
let me make sure can I put recycling? No, I cannot put it in South
There.
America.
Or
Yeah, North America or Asia
No,
Or
I was
or
just
Oceania. So
Oceania.
these 3.
yeah, I was
Oceania.
just checking
Should be
my
Oceania, not
Oh.
India. Yeah.
Oceania.
yeah, I was just checking my cards for the
Mhm.
proposal stage.
Yep.
Not one that applies. Okay.
Yeah,
So-
another proposal I have now is wind. It's like that's not happening.
But it would be worth it to sell for a future round,
Mhm.
in theory, so that I would have money to build something.
That's right.
Mm.
So to do a market, just trying to.
Yeah, I feel like I need to, now that we know what we're doing, bring
Then
this
I would
game
get-
back with the 4 of us, and then we can play properly.
Mhm.
4. And then I would
You sold that.
yes. And then I would propose
Mm-hmm.
recycling, and it just needs to be.
Here, one of these 3.
Well, we haven't built anything
That's
here,
true.
That's
so
true.
money.
And that gives you
4 on
4.
that.
And then that gives you your recycling point,
Yes.
which gives you a win point.
Yes.
And then we finally have somebody on all 5 tracks.
And then I would just put my scientist
Mm-hmm.
over there to set us up for the theoretical next round,
Yes.
Yep.
which is the goal. Set your future generations up for taking
Exactly.
over.
And then let's see how
So
we
we have
do.
an income round. So yellow is pulling $4.
Which, how much money do I have?
You could take some as points if you
Yeah.
want.
Jason would get 2.
Yeah,
And
so
he
I
has-
probably do
he has
2
no
and 2
money.
again.
Yeah.
So,
he would
You
get
get, well, and the question is money or points here, right? So,
yeah.
I mean,
he
it's hard to
should-
know what
yeah.
he would be doing. Martha, you're gonna get 3.
3. I could take. How much does it cost to build? I can add 2 points and take 1
And a
money,
coin.
which puts me at 8.
And I know that I have just enough money to get that built for next term.
Yeah.
That's all I want. So my 4 is gonna be points.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now let's see.
Now we do these, which we already flipped over.
Yeah.
And now we do
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
so 14 we lose.
out of
So
28.
it cuts us in half.
Yeah.
And then we bring up new plants for 2020.
Yeah.
So we have one here for another 20. And here 20. Not here.
Not there.
Not
No.
here.
There.
Here. Another 20. Just at the peak.
And we're taking the coal ones out. So here's the 30.
And a 30. So that peaks us out. So we have to spend at least one of our points to
Yeah.
reduce that. Or sorry, 2 of our points, right? Because it's 2
Yeah.
for. So we could reduce down 7 steps if we wanted to. But honestly, I mean, again, I don't.
Because, I mean, we sort of lose the same amount of points each time, but
But we don't need to if all we have to do is keep the number below 500 or below that 500 plus
that's
space,
true.
right?
So we
but
really
it
So
is
we
going
just
to
spend
be more
2
expensive.
points.
and
No, it's
we're
just 1.
below.
That's only 1. It's 2 per.
Oh.
So if we spend 2 points, we're there.
Well, if that's all we actually have to do, then that's fine that we don't build that many PowerPoints each round.
Well, and that's kind of what I'm wondering. I don't know if, I mean, it says 500 plus. I don't know. I didn't get a chance to read if it intends for you to keep track of how far above 500 you actually
I
are.
don't believe so.
So,
If you pass it,
I mean, we
I
can read
believe
it, but honestly,
says-
at this point, we're gonna finish up. But
Well, and from a mathematical standpoint, like if we were to replace that 20, it makes sense to hover it there because you get the most bang for your buck.
absolutely,
Like,
when you have
that
4
30,
plants come
we
out,
only
it's
moved
never
up
going
10.
anywhere. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing that's bugging me because I like all the mechanisms. They all make sense to me. But we can never build enough to prevent these from coming out, which means
I wonder
it
if that's
goes up the
point
same amount
of the game
each
to
time.
say that we may not be able to beat global warming, but we could keep it at bay.
It's possible.
It could be the point of the game. It's not necessarily defeatist, but it's kind of like it's still worth it to keep it going another 10 years.
Where is the reference card that talks about the victories? That's right there. Or is that the solo one?
No, this one.
So,
I mean, I thought the victory is if we don't die.
so the victory is you complete through all 4 decades. You complete one private goal and
Yeah.
claim all but 3 UN goals. Back here, it talks about what your actual victory is, and it says UN goal cards left unclaimed. 3 is dedicated, 2 is credible, 1 is brilliant, and 0 is amazing. And then it talks about the CO2 levels, right? 460 to 500 garden keepers, 410 to 450 friends of the backyard, 400 ppm plus 0 to 5 victory points.
But that's
Park
just on that
preservers.
last round.
That's at the end of the game.
So I mean, we could always spend points on that last round. to
Well, but
lower
see
it.
what they're getting at, though, right? Is that I think their intention is for you to spend down to get that ranking down. Because you don't even get above
that's
the 3rd tier without being at 400 ppm.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm not getting. Is it seems like every round, because we're limited in actions, we're gonna end up with the same amount of CO2 to go up by.
Yeah.
And I guess the main thing is can we make
Well,
more
we could
points
have
each
gotten
round?
8/3.
Yes. And then at the very last turn, spend down
Basically.
and see where you end up.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, we'll be losing less points as we finish
Yeah.
that, and we'll be gaining a little bit of points for doing that.
Well, and
So-
supposedly, if you're working up into the level 2, your level 2 plants, you might be
Right.
making more points. Also.
Because that's what I'm seeing is really the only difference is we start a little low in that they have to be level 1 and most likely have to be one of these 3.
I
than
do
by
think
like
a third turn would make it easier, at
Yeah.
least if you're learning and getting the mechanics, and then you.
Well, we
can do
certainly
two.
have everybody at this point can build a level 2 of everything apart from wind.
Yeah.
Everything else can be built, and we would then concentrate on solar and forestry just because that gives us the most points.
Correct.
And then it's
So-
just a question of, do we have enough ways to get money to be
Yeah,
able to
and-
build those? But then it's kind of, I'm wondering if there's really a change, because then if we're getting more points but someone still needs money to make those points, does it just even itself out?
Yeah, and we haven't really been using these free actions. Essentially, is what they are. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, we haven't had a lot.
Well,
of
yeah,
these
but it's a
features.
1-for-1. Once you put
Yeah.
your scientist out there, it's gone.
Well,
Yeah,
I don't
that's
quite get
odd.
those. Yeah.
but it could have allowed you to like do a move that finishes that and moves you up your track
To
and,
chain things together.
But it-
like I could see doing it once.
But if the cadence,
I feel like it's
if
late
we
game.
have the cadence correct, which I feel like we do, like I already have, I have maybe one scientist that I can put out and is going to move around, which means I would eventually have 3 that I could just use to get goodies, because I'm never going to be able to put a second one out.
Not in this format, no.
No, and so I'm wondering if that's really what they're for.
It's possible. I think it's interesting that, my take on this on this cooperative
Yeah.
mode is that there are some rough spots. I feel like they didn't quite nail it down.
Well, I'm wondering, I'm gonna see if I can find a playthrough that's co-op but more advanced, like people who have played it multiple
And see
times,
how they do.
and see if there's still something off. Because like my real issue, because I feel like the little bits are fine, but it just feels like you're never really getting ahead, and each round is ultimately the same, because either you're building things for more points but they're more expensive, and it just all evens out.
Well, what's funny too is that if you
But I
think
like
about the
figuring
number
it
of turns,
Yeah.
3-player is ideal. Because
Maybe
3-player
that's-
gets you 3 rounds, 3
No,
phases.
it
You get
didn't
9 turns.
Yeah, and on the last round, the last round was a little different. When I was watching the playthrough, they said 3-player had a.
I don't know why it didn't occur to me to look, but it does say the game is best at 3.
Yeah, that's not surprising.
Maybe that's what we have to do.
Well, you guys have kind of
How many
seen what
turns
we've
is it
done.
for
We
two?
struggled through it. Obviously, we had a slow start. We had
Three.
we had to restart it kind of after we
And
got
then
our
on the
feet
last
under
round,
us,
you get 2.
Yeah.
and it's just we kind of run out of time to be able to finish
Although
up.
that does
But
give you,
the,
gives you one extra turn.
Yeah.
really, now, hush.
I just woke up.
Anyway, kids, so you saw it here. We got a chance to try it. We'd like to try it again, although I honestly think I'd probably be interested in playing the competitive version as much
You
as the
think
co-op
so?
version too. But that's the way most of the other Lacerda games are, so that's kind of what I'm used to.
That was why I wanted to try this co-op, just because it's something else.
It is true. It's
Yeah.
different, and that's fine. I like the approach.
You can play this version competitive.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't have to buy a different one. Yeah.
Anyway, so tomorrow night, Luthier is going on the table. Another long game, not a Lacerda, but still long. Hopefully,
It's
we've
a
got
sort of light.
we've got a couple of experienced players and a couple of new players. So hopefully we'll get it going pretty well. Friday night, we're back on for our last game of Ticket to Ride Legacy. We are going to finish that series out, so that'll be fun to see the end of and see who actually won the whole schmoll.
Is that Thursday?
Friday.
Friday.
Yeah, Friday night. And then next Monday, we have... Which is it? Monday is going to be...
Do we have another one
Oh,
scheduled?
yeah, we do.
Oh.
It's one of yours.
Oh.
I can't remember.
Is
I
it-
scheduled all the events out, and now
is
I
it
can't remember
Watch?
what they are. Yeah, I want to say yes. It's probably Watch. I think Craig's coming in for that one. And then next Tuesday, we'll have Iridia back on the line. So it's coming around, kids. We're going to finish Iridia sometime soon.
Yes.
Probably soon. We'll
Watch.
see. We'll see what happens. Anyway, whatever happens, you guys get a chance to see it here. Great to have you. Love you guys. Have a good night.